Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Sports Factory Podcast. This is a jam-packed episode with a lot of content because I'm gonna tell you, if you're looking at the hip hop side of stuff, and I'm gonna relate it to basketball because I like doing that. And if you talk about the basketball side of stuff, there's a lot to say. These two right here, they actually still have their teams in the postseason. Both teams are up 3-2, and it's interesting to see how the plot unfolds for both of these two teams, and they're connected too because the Porzingis trade and the Jalen Brunson signing, they're connected. So Knicks and Mavericks, shout out to both of y'all. I'm gonna hop right into this. I'm not gonna waste no time. I'm starting off with the Dallas Mavericks versus Los Angeles Clippers, and the reason why I got to start off with that, bro, is because I watched that game yesterday, and bro, the Clippers, that might be the last game in that arena for the Clippers, right? I believe the Clippers are supposed to be moving. I think next year. Mm-hmm. So, and if that's the last game that's in that arena, that is so fitting for what is for sure the worst plot team, like the worst era. This 2-1-3 Clippers area is the biggest failure of a team that I have ever seen. And it's not. And I know like the KD, the Big Three in Brooklyn was a big failure too, but that was like a 1.5 year type of thing. This thing has been for 4 years. I have never seen failure at a scope.
Has it really been? They've been there for 4 years.
That's crazy. Yes.
2019 to 20 season.
I came in here and so I was like, bro, y'all picking this man, bro. Like, he's like, oh, Kawhi gonna come back. I'm like, bro, the last time we seen Kawhi walk off the court healthy, I think is when he was literally at the top. Like
Yo, I'm gonna tell you. Let's break this down. I'm breaking this down. Everybody here, let's break this down quick. Number one, and this is plot. I'll tell you why plot for real because it never changes. I can tell you what's gonna happen next year if they stay together. Kawhi Leonard, when he plays in the postseason, is literally Michael Jordan. Like he's literally Michael Jordan. Defense, efficiencies, shooting, clutch, all of that. But unfortunately, he got nerfed because plot. So now he has deteriorating cartilage in his knees. That nerfed him significantly. And here's the thing about it too. If he got injured, say in January or something like that, and he missed like 2 months or something like that, and then he come back to the postseason, that type of plot, that's one thing. But he get injured either in the postseason or right before the postseason, consistently. That. And every year, the people are like, man, if Kawhi played, they would have won that series. That happens every time. It happened last year. Happened in 2021. It's going to happen forever. It's happening now, right? That's number one. Number two, I told y'all about Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is one of the most inefficient players I have ever seen in my entire life. This man, they showed me his shooting splits from the last 3 or 4 games. That said 4 for 32. I said, good God.
4-32.
4. Everything.
Every time I watch Russell play, he's just like he's
Jungle Jams.
Y'all know them football players that be fresh out of practice. They come play pickup with the basketball players.
Yeah,
and they just want to just burrow around and just hit each other like bumper cars. That is exactly what I see every time Russell Westbrook play. He's not going out there to inject no energy. I think he's out there to hurt somebody. He almost hurt Luka again. He got on a fast break. He's just out there like it's crazy.
My man, look. They said his shooting. They said 6 for 45 was his shooting splits for the series. I said 6 for 45.
That's
every
crazy.
time we touch the ball, back go to somebody else.
That's crazy.
Double somebody else. Double somebody else.
That's 6 games, right? Let me play or 5 games. So
it's 5 games.
5 games. So what is that like? That's 8 shots for him basically per game.
And what, he make 1? Half, less than 1.
One shot.
No,
he should probably be shooting a lot less. He should be shooting a lot less. That's what he should do. He should have evolved his game and played better defense.
And I told y'all this years ago. I said, bro, this player here that y'all like to like gas up, because when he was the MVP, they did that little MVP campaign for him. See, they gave him that story, right? He left. KD left him, right? You know what I'm saying? So OKC fans couldn't see nothing because obviously they hurt and they got this guy and he's their loyal guy, so they couldn't see it, right? The NBA fans couldn't see it because there's the story, but Rockets fans, we saw it because we are competing with him for the MVP. So we're actually analyzing. Let's see how good this guy is, and we saw him stat pad every single time and shoot so terribly. He had 50 points against us in a playoff game. First 50-point triple-double in the postseason history. He took 40 shots, and nobody talked about the 40 shots he took and the loss.
Oh, I was saying, did he win? That's the question.
He lost.
Oh, okay.
He took. Of course, he dropped 50. He took 40 shots. I kept telling people this, and they kept saying, "No, James Harden isn't James." Bro, he averaged 2 more rebounds. We got 7 more points. We a 3 seed, and he the 6 seed, and he had the highest usage rate in the history of basketball. And they said he got a triple double. They were gassing up. Of course, if you have the ball 41% of the time, of course, if LeBron had the ball 41% of the time, he'd average a freaking 40-point triple double. I swear.
Of course he would. Of course he would.
So what the heck we gassing this up so much? But he had the story. But I told you when
was it a good story?
He dropped the song perfectly when he left. You remember? Now I do what I want. He was going around. Now I do what I want. You know?
Yeah.
He looked at my team. I'm like, oh, I got Steven Adams. All he can do is defend. Steven Adams can't get no rebounds. He taking it from him. Like every rebound is his.
They would box out. They box out to get him rebounds. They would like not get the rebound so he can get. I said, bro, y'all deliberately stat pattern. There's a game where he literally passing the ball. He need 1 assist. He had 3 open shots. He passing to people. I said, bro, I looked at that. I said, this man, y'all like this man so much. But I'm gonna tell you though, when
they try to make him the main character. Okay,
and it didn't work. They were trying, but he didn't have it. It's Curry. Period. But when his athleticism falls off, I say when his athleticism falls off, and it will, he gonna be the worst player you ever seen. I swear, you'll be the worst player you have ever seen in your life. The moment his athleticism fall off, because he can't rely on that ridiculous dunking and all those abilities, like that speed and all that goes away. And now he has to use his IQ.
That's the formula of staying around for the long run. Like you need to develop a shot. You better ask Vince Carter. He was doing all that dunking too. You better get you a shot and better play a little bit of defense so you can be a specialist. But if you can't do that,
you should lock in on defense.
He got worse. Yeah, worse. Free throw shooting, he was a decent free throw shooter, and then he became awful. He became an awful free throw shooter. I'll tell y'all this, though. The best version of Russell Westbrook will never be that triple-double crap. The best version is that February 2020 Russell Westbrook in Houston when they gave him all that spacing. Clint Capella, we traded him away, gave him that spacing. My man was shooting 50% from the field, averaging 30. I said, that is great. But then when we went in the bubble, he fell off again, and the Lakers said, let him shoot, and shot us right out the series.
You know what he turned into?
What?
He turned into Ben Simmons, who, when we tell him to actually shoot.
This is
what happens when Ben Simmons actually shoot.
Funny enough, like players like
Ben Simmons is better though.
Than Russ?
But Ben Simmons, like, I'm just talking about I'm talking about at this stage of his career. I'm not talking about prime Ben Simmons. Of course, he didn't turn into that. I'm talking about like.
Now, who would you rather have now, Ben Simmons or now Russell Westbrook?
No, that's cooked.
It gotta be Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons plays better defense than Russell Westbrook.
I know, but Ben Simmons don't have no like.
I mean,
I don't know.
Okay, that's the thing. Okay, so would you rather? Obviously, we know what will make Ben Simmons better if he shot. Would you rather a person who don't shoot and he know he can't shoot, or Russell Westbrook who knows he can't shoot but still fucking shoot the ball 8 times a game?
That is a very hard question.
Yeah, because like you have a guy who needs to dunk the ball when he's like, is like go dunk it, and he's like, no, I don't want to do that. Like you're literally points getting taken away, or Russell Westbrook who is like gonna shoot you out of a game.
One is 6'5" and one is 6'10". Like
it's Ben Simmons. It gotta be Ben Simmons.
I take Ben Simmons because Ben Simmons, even like I know to get him out the game. I think his ego might be lower. I think Russell Westbrook, even though he come off the bench, I think he you could tell he still got that ego, like he that guy. He's trying to be a main character. He's been trying to be a main character for many years, and it's obviously the greatest shooter to ever live will be the main character here. Like, of course, obviously. I remember back in 2017, people like, bro, Russ the best point guard in the league. I said, bro, y'all need to relax. You need to
point guard. I remember those Kyrie was the best point guard. I remember a couple of those. Chris Paul was the best point guard. Remember those? That was a good time.
He had a stretch. Chris Paul, but then Curry became a main character and it ended that immediately. But like I said, Russell Westbrook, I'm telling you, yeah. The reason the Mavericks will win, for good reason, is because that boy gonna get minutes, and that's all. There was somebody on Twitter literally saying they're behind the Mavericks bench, and they show a picture of the Mavericks bench and saying that the Mavericks bench, all they're screaming out is, "Let Russ shoot!"
keep yelling that shit for real. Every
Like
time you
Russell,
shoot, I
bro.
know it's a big ass brick.
That's cooked. And then last but not least, the person I need to talk about. And me and you, we have a history, boy. You know, me and you, my guy. You have a history, my man. James Edward Harden Jr. He don't go by Junior though. He don't like his dad.
His name was Edward? I didn't know that.
I hope I'm right. Maybe y'all fact check me. Regardless, James Harden, he shot with 2 for 12, I believe, something like that. And that's so common. Like if a postseason goes and he don't shoot 2 for something, then there's something wrong. Like he has to have a 2 for game. It's very very important. You know, and the thing for years I never understood was like, bro, James, like, bro, you're James Harden. Like I don't understand. That's always baffled my mind. Like, bro, like, why do you have 9 points in Game 7, bro? Like, why do you have these 6-point games, bro? You're James Harden. You're literally a top, and like in your peak, you're one of the greatest scorers ever. In this game, he had the game that he always has, and I told you when the series go late, that's when he starts to be like awful. And Game 6, Harden is not to be messed with, and that's not a good thing for them. My man is rough in Game 6 and 7. He's cooked. I knew the Mavericks were going to win this series when Kawhi Leonard and his injured plot became activated like right on time. Like right on time. It's like Joel Embiid type like
This is like
what?
he shouldn't even play this.
He played. He didn't play. Like
He shouldn't have played this series at all. Like he came back. That was the games we won, and and then
Yeah.
So I must admit. So he's out for the playoffs.
They keep saying day to day, but it's like they try to bring him back too early. They brought him back when they won, trying to close us up. Yeah, and they had a Dallas took a Cancun poster and set up right outside the
trying to hype him up, bro.
And then he came back. You can see he was grimacing. He can barely all his shots were short because he couldn't get his legs into it. He came down. I think they threw him like an alley one time. He was swinging around the goal for like a long time.
Yeah.
He was a tech, but it was really he was just doing it. He was because he wanted to land softly on the knee, trying to say like, oh, just make sure he don't something doesn't break again. But I mean, when he was on offense, he didn't have a burst because Luke was able to stay. He made Luka look like an all-world defender every time he was going one-on-one versus him. So,
hey, bro, I'm telling you, I know if you telling me I have to rely on James Harden, Paul George, and Russell Westbrook to win a series, we cooked. That's cooked.
I mean, all of the NBA should have been rooting for the Mavericks to go to the second round. I'm not even being selfish. Just can you imagine seeing this Clippers team versus this young Thunder team in the next round?
If they were healthy, though, and the funny thing is, they were healthy. I thought the Clippers were gonna make the conference finals if they healthy. But the thing is, that's what happened last year. Kawhi Leonard played so well, and against Phoenix, and then he randomly never played again. And then, what I'm saying,
it's seeming just like that. It's like soon as he out, and you feel like that's why I was trying to tell people. They were like, "Oh, his knee can get better." When can his knee get better?
His knee always gonna be worse. He need to retire. He need to retire. He needs to retire.
Feel better. We're in a playoff now. You're playing every other day, every other day. Like you don't have time in between. No solid time. He gonna keep shooting up and shoot around. Probable. They just already listed him as out for the next game for Game 6. So
they cooked. He need to retire.
I was gonna say that. Yeah,
he need to retire.
I feel bad for the organization though because
I don't.
I mean, I know you don't, but I feel bad because they're moving to a new arena, and the whole purpose of that is to sell your fans who you're already splitting with the Lakers in the same city. We are a serious team to be contending with. You don't have a star. Your star. Stephen A. said it today. Your star is already unmarketable because he's quiet as hell. He doesn't get out and do nothing. And then on top of that, he's injury prone as the fuck.
Most I've ever seen.
Even with him, missing games on purpose during the season, he will still get injured in the offseason.
That's ridiculous.
He will play during the regular season. You think he's the most healthiest? It was still
65 games he played, and he's still out.
Exactly. Wow.
We do it one way. We still coming back to the same old dance, the same old song, over and over again. This is one of the worst.
This nigga really a part-time basketball player.
Yeah, dude.
And he good at it though.
He a part-time.
We'll get to that too, but yeah, I tell you, bro.
Yeah, like this is terrible. I think, of course, Paul George is gonna leave. You could probably be stuck with with James
Trying to start
Harden and
trading,
Russ.
dog.
No, look, yeah, blow up the team.
Blow it
I'm
up.
gonna
You gotta
start trading.
You
So
gotta
you can
blow
get
it
some
up.
talent, and then you can still get
You
fans in there.
should have never traded Shea. You should
No,
have
but look,
never traded Shea.
I like that's hindsight because they wouldn't have gotten Kawhi,
No, no, no,
and
no, no.
obviously
They
they wouldn't
knew-
have done on that.
I understand, but they knew that he was going to be a star.
But they ain't think he would be better than Kawhi and Paul George. I know they the Kawhi Leonard off that 2019 championship. I know that's peak aura at his highest. I swear to you, any team would be like, please, I want that. Maurice, the Knicks said, bro, you get Kawhi Leonard, 2019 Kawhi Leonard. That's literally like that's
but
one of
are
those
you
players
trading- Maurice? Are you trading your best player? So Jalen Brunson.
for 2019 Kawhi.
Oh, yeah.
Go off 2019 Kawhi.
I'm not because he's younger. I'm sorry. I'm keeping the younger.
Kawhi is a superstar. Jalen Brunson is a superstar player. If Kawhi was playing this series, we would have won last game.
I'm talking about like if you
If he's
you
actually
didn't
yeah.
have Jalen Brunson like coming up, but if you had Jalen Brunson when he was still in that star role,
You mean like
and
like
you
we
knew
drafted
he
him
can,
this year.
you knew a next step was coming.
Would I have traded?
Would you trade it Kawhi for
Mm-hmm.
Kawhi?
And this is 2019 Kawhi.
Yeah, this
This is off the
And this
championship.
2019 Kawhi, and then like that's Paul George coming off. I think one of his best years, right?
I think so
OKC.
because then I still would have done it because one is New York, and then that was the same year with like the whole fucking we would have had RJ. So yeah, I think I still probably would have done it.
Kawhi Leonard off of 2019, you compare him to like 2013, 2018 LeBron. You compare that 91 Jordan. Like he is that like you stamp. That's a year stamp. If you got a year stamp, that's because he was killing. So I would have traded my life for that. But
Thibodeau too. Thibodeau, a defensive player. He got defensive player of the year like that. Oh yeah, he would have ate that shit up. 100%.
But hindsight, obviously, like the Clippers obviously lost the trade. But that's just like that's one of them trades that I can't even be mad at that I did that because like we just got beat by KD and the Warriors, right? You know what I'm saying? And since you just got beat by KD and the Warriors, you don't know if they gonna exist forever. I don't think Shea gonna beat that KD Warriors team
Who's
or
next?
the Warriors.
on that.
They had Patrick Beverly. They had Lou Williams. They had Shea, Landry, Shamet. That's the one that took him to 6. But like, remember, there was like, we can't do nothing with KD. Remember, like Lou Williams, like, yeah, I mean, it's KD. What do you want us to do? I mean, you get Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Now we lit. So I understand why they went for. Took him to 6. That's very impressive because they had that 31-point comeback, which is very random. But I guess that just. But regardless, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George comes in. They lost the trade for sure. Like, that's 100% lost a trade, but you can't even be mad at that trade. Regardless, it is the worst, the biggest disappointment of all time. The only thing that could even compete in my mind with it is the era before with the Lob City Clippers. That's the only era. That's the only thing that compete with that. So you just think about that. Just think about that plot in the last 10 years. The Nets was bad, but it's like that was like a year and a half, and then like COVID happened, so they had all the like Kyrie and coming in, James Harden, and then like all that is.
The current Suns. I think the current Suns are.
I mean, that's a disappointment. That's a disappointment too. But like Bradley Beal and Devin Booker, that's like I straight up look Kawhi Leonard coming off 2019 and Paul George coming off 3rd in MVP voting, coming together in Los Angeles, bro. I was ready to get lit.
He was third.
So lit. He was 3rd.
Versus Lakers, they were really hyping it up too.
And they blew a 3-1 lead against the Denver Nuggets in that bubble.
So knowing what we knowing now, and if like say, okay, you got an up and coming superstar that's ready for the next step. So say if someone came, yeah, okay, this is the perfect scenario. Say if like Embiid makes it to conference finals this year,
be crazy,
and he's still disgruntled and he leaves. Are you trading? Would you? And they offer you a package for you to trade for Embiid for Şengün. Are you doing it?
Nah, I mean he injured prone. I wouldn't do it. Nah.
Okay. Because we was injury prone before 2019.
We knew that, but when because like he low managed in 2019, right?
That's when he was low managed.
But he played that whole postseason, and that would have tricked you because he played the entire and he was lit.
Just like
and he was.
With Embiid, if Embiid tricks us getting this whole postseason.
Now look, if I tell you like this, well, I don't know if I'll do it anyway. But if Embiid has a 2019 Kawhi moment, then I might listen more. But I don't think like how many people like only person who's competing with 2019 Kawhi is 23 Jokic. Like it's just terms of just like you stamp a year and that's lit. Like that guy, that's the man. So people think he's the best player in the world because LeBron didn't participate in that postseason for the first time in like 10 years at the time. Not even 10, like 13 years. So we were like, man, he locked up Giannis, only buzzer beater in Game 7 history, beat the freaking Dynasty Warriors, and even though I know KD got hurt and all that, but still, Oracle Arena's last game is with freaking Kawhi Leonard holding up that freaking championship. That was great. Like, that's superb plot. I mean, you bowed out to that plot, but he got nerfed. Because if he kept with this, he'd be Michael Jordan. He'd be also Michael Jordan stuff, but he got nerfed because he got bad knees. And now the Clippers need to destroy everything. All them toilets. Nobody care about all them toilets in that new arena. Nobody care about that. We need to restart. We need to restart because it's cooked. They got a freaking documentary on Lob City Clippers, bro. It's all cooked, bro. Like the Clippers.
Did you see that?
Boy, that's disgusting,
Oh my God.
bro. Disgusting.
I don't know why they decided to make that, but fuck it.
Yeah,
Get some
bro.
picks, bro. They should just get us picks because waiting another year is really not gonna do shit. I don't know what's that gonna help with.
It's the same thing will happen next year.
Yeah, so-
Kawhi Leonard he gonna be injured April 2nd, 2025. He gonna be injured.
It's like blow up, bro. I'm sorry.
Damn.
It's time to start playing and start scouting.
What's the
again.
championship window usually? 4 years?
Like a normal team, yeah, it's like 4 to 5. I think like
how healthy they can be. That's the championship window.
Yeah.
The moment
Yeah.
the
But
moment
on
the
average, you say.
training door closes.
But you say on average, like it's like 4 to 5 years. The only teams that really blew past that, like the '60s Celtics, obviously because nobody was playing. The '80s Lakers, because no one was in that conference. Like that was the easiest way to the finals ever. The '90s Bulls, because plot, and then the Spurs. Like their championship window was insane. Spurs championship window was insane. So.
You know what we don't really bring up when we talk about MJ? We don't
What?
talk about how half the East wasn't even in the division when he was playing.
At John.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, John.
All right.
Like it was the
Some of them.
Bobcats weren't the team.
So-
Hold on, I got a list of teams. Minnesota wasn't the team. I argue with my uncle. I'm like,
What was the question? My fault. I wasn't.
You root.
He said a lot of
the
teams
90s.
weren't in the East or they were young. That's a good argument against MJ
So
for the.
So JJ, I got this from JJ Redick. JJ Redick says like a lot of MJ's stats are watered down.
But was he on the LeBron podcast? Was he on that LeBron podcast
Okay.
when he said that?
He said that to his
I was just
own,
curious.
to Shaq.
Okay, I got you.
I'm watching
JJ,
it.
he
I'll be
gonna
watching it.
speak his mind regardless. It
But,
don't matter.
I know.
So how many teams are today? Is it 30, 32? No, it's 30, right?
It's 30 teams. Yeah.
There's only about 25 when 24, 25 when MJ was playing. And all the teams they added were teams on the East. So when you add in those teams, I was telling my uncle, he was talking about, he was talking about expansion teams are giving the most help. I'm like, it takes about 10 years for you can become a competent team, and probably even longer than that, because you're starting from ground zero. Giving me the first overall pick when I just started a brand new team in a brand new city, that's not helping me when you got MJ already wrecking shots. So like, what am I supposed to do from Charlotte?
Yeah, I mean, he was definitely. There's a lot of expansion in the late '80s and '90s. Like I remember the Raptors, Hornets, late '80s. Hornets, Heat was late '80s. So there's a lot of expansion teams for sure. So that definitely. So like this is the argument against MJ. I'll tell you the argument because I have arguments actually for both. Like I have enough. Like if I was LeBron stan, I would have I would have all my arguments. So I'm gonna tell you the opposite side of this. So when the Celtics and the Lakers became old. That's when MJ started getting like lit, right? Because obviously the dynasty Celtics was like swept them right in the past. So yeah, I mean, hey, I mean, I'm trying to be like, let me be pro LeBron. I'm trying to be on y'all side for a little bit. So that happened, right? So the 90s happened. You have the expansion argument. All the new expansion teams come in. So now it's a little watered down. So since it's watered down, he could beat up on the Raptors. He could beat up on these other little stupid teams.
Okay.
So. See now, he's still pushing it, right?
Like from a numbers,
No, I've got this.
How many rounds? Like we gotta really look at how many rounds was it in the 90s? Was it? Did he have a first round?
It's a first round, but in the first round it was a 5-game series. That's the difference, and that went up to like 2003 or something. It was a 5-game series, so you had to win 3 out of 5.
I didn't know that either.
That's playing baseball.
Yeah, that's literally So but here's another difference that changed as well is in the finals you had a different like thing. It's 2-3-2. So the first two games was in your house.
And then you play all three.
All three.
Yeah.
And that is a disadvantage. I'm not gonna lie to you because I swear you cannot lose a game at your place. If you are home field or home court, don't lose game 2 because now you won one and you going to face these boys 3 straight times in their house. That's exactly
tough. The plot that the Mavericks took. I think the Dallas we stole one and then we got that 3.
Yeah,
it was tough.
There you go. So that's what was the disadvantage on that part. So you had to win your first 2 games. Because in baseball, they still do that, and it's very stressful. So that's but that's the thing. Because we played y'all 3. Funny enough, and that just quickly off top, we played y'all the Rangers, right? And we lost we won the 3 games in y'all house, and we lost everything.
Yeah. Y'all didn't. That was the story. Everyone was winning it on the road.
That's so stupid. I wish I didn't have home field. But I won the series. Regardless. Yeah, that's the opposite Michael Jordan thing. I would say this: LeBron. I have a great argument. Like LeBron is the better player, just in terms because he has a overall game is just better, right? And obviously the evolution of the game, so that also helps LeBron. I still have the thing of Michael Jordan being the greater, just with the aura and all that. I definitely would think you could definitely tell me LeBron is a better basketball player. So I'll give that to LeBron. With LeBron sexuals. I got y'all. That's what they call them on Twitter, boy. That's what they call them. Call LeBron sexuals. Hey,
MJ fans. They call MJ fans.
No, they have something. Dang it. It's not. It don't hit the same though. They don't hit the same though, because like LeBron, you can manipulate his name in so many ways, like LeGM, LeMickey, like China, like you have all these different like manipulations. It's a beautiful marketing strategy for Twitter, bro.
They say no left hand Jordan.
And yeah, that's the. I don't know where they got that from. I don't know. That's about.
A couple of clips and it was like
I know, but like you can't like off all this man's life, you just get a couple moments where like didn't like the spectacular move left to right.
A lot of them '90s players did not have 11.
No, but yeah, the skill level in the '90s is not as good as the 2020s. Like the average basketball player in the 2020s is better than the average in the '90s. I don't
know what my uncle doesn't get. I've been trying to explain it to him. I'm like, yo, y'all was running 5-man lineups out there with like 2 people who couldn't shoot, and I don't think you understand. In today's like league, they will be unplayable.
Yeah,
y'all got saved. Y'all had a rule where like if a man couldn't shoot, he can stand by like close to the mid court, and the person guarding him had to go out there he had to go out there and guard him, even though he wasn't out there shooting. So he could open it up.
Hey, Russell Westbrook would kill in the '90s. I'll tell you, Russell Westbrook would be a freaking monster in the '90s, boy.
Dominique Wilkins.
He terrible now, but hey, he'd be dominating the '90s, boy. So I mean, I tell y'all. So with we talking about LeBron and all that. So as y'all know, LeBron, KD, and Curry are both chilling in Cancun, right? They all got eliminated.
It's a good segue.
And I'm here, right? Yeah. So they're all eliminated. We need a new main character. We do. It's that time, right? Like these people 40, 36, 35, like I'm searching, but we got to search for the guy that we just get that he has plot. And we have a couple guys in the West. Anthony Edwards, he got aura. Even his freaking patch says aura. I said that's fire. I don't know. That's who sponsors that. That's aura, but that's good. So Anthony Edwards, right? We got Luka Doncic. Giannis, he eliminated. I'm sorry, I can't get Giannis. He ain't got no. I'm sorry, he's not a main character. He's not no main character. I'm sorry, he lost it. He keep the way they be losing now. Like I'm sorry, it's not him.
About a year or so.
He was
his coach.
He was a main character in training, but you can fail the training, and the training isn't working. So we're over him. But yeah, Luka Doncic, Anthony Edwards, you got Jason Tatum. I know a lot of people have controversial things about Jason Tatum to say. Nikola Jokic will be a very boring main character, but he played like he won. I'm gonna ask y'all though, like, who do y'all think? I know Lou's gonna say, but you can still say whatever. But who do y'all think is gonna be the new main character, man?
I'm actually gonna say, this is the NBA needs to do better because y'all are finna lose a lot of like viewers in these playoffs.
Yeah.
Y'all did a good job pushing the main character of the next generation. Y'all kept pushing
or Shea.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all should have been now the casual fan if I go to my grandmama, she doesn't. If I say Shay, who's Shay?
Who the heck is Shay?
Exactly. If
They don't know who that is.
Done.
This is gonna be one of y'all biggest downfalls.
You don't know who Shay is?
I do. I know who he is, but casual.
This is gonna be one of y'all biggest downfalls. But Joker can't be it because they already keep resisting, like making him it. Like they've been resisting so far. It was down there pulling a tooth, just giving him his first
something
MVP.
too. He like his own skin.
Luka, I think he's just the one to play.
Yeah,
Anthony
like
Edwards is
his
a very
skin.
good candidate.
Let's give it to him. I'm gonna give it. Look. I'm that's a question. I'm actually gonna ask you. Who would you rather take right now? Who would you rather take? Anthony Edwards or Jason Tatum?
As
For
what?
plot, I'm definitely going Anthony Edwards.
As of what though?
Like you started. Like that's your team. Like you get to pick one of these two players. Who are you taking? Anthony Edwards or are you taking Jason Tatum? He said hot take. Let's get it going. He said
Hot take.
Oh,
you take it. I said Edwards and I said Tatum and you picked Jamal Murray.
Yes.
Oh, Jamal Murray.
Jamal Murray. Now if Jamal Murray they number 2, you run with that.
Murray is he like Jimmy Butler.
But he not gonna get he not gonna.
no.
He need Jokic with him. Bro. He need Jokic with him. Bro.
I mean, he did. At this point, I would still go with Tatum because I like consistency. Now, Anthony Edwards, I do like him more as a player, and I do like his aura and all of the extra stuff.
Same, yeah.
But I mean, Tatum been doing it for a while. He been doing
I think
it.
Tatum's a slightly better defender. He's not like Tatum's not like
So,
a great defender, but he's a little bit better.
I think
I don't know though. Anthony Edwards,
Anthony Edwards is a good defender.
I don't know how long have he been
I think-
consistently.
This is the first year being
Look,
like
look.
last year he was good, but this is the year when he's like the man.
Let me
That's
get
what
my
I'm
prayer.
saying. 1 year is not enough for me, no matter what sport it is. Football.
Yeah, Lou's gonna cook Jason Tatum. I know Lou's gonna cook.
out to
1
Jason
year is
Tatum.
not enough.
Let's get a clip going.
Yeah, his resume so far, he's been to like the conference finals, like damn near
A lot.
every year. He's
A lot.
He's made it to the finals. Went against the main character. He came up short. I think they were up 3-1 in
2-1. They're up 2-1.
2-1. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah,
he
2-1
got
not
another
bad.
stack. You know, they can do it again this year.
They have to.
My gripe with Jason Tatum. This is where my gripe come in. I think y'all slightly overrate him just a bit. He is not a tier 1 superstar, for one.
Yeah,
Not a tier 1 superstar.
he a high end star.
If he was a tier 1 superstar, he would already have a ring. Let's be honest.
What is Anthony Edwards on?
I think Anthony Edwards,
You think he there? Do you think he's a superstar now?
He's like he's in that bridge area. Like he's like
He's in the same area as
crossing
Jason
over
Tatum.
to that tier 1. Like you're right. He has a team, but every year, like Jason Tatum has had a stacked team, pretty much every year since he's been there.
I wouldn't call them a stacked team.
When did they?
I think they just
the only time
consistently,
they had
like they just orchestrated well. But stacked to me, I mean, is it you can pull each one of them off and put them on a team and like they're not like players people. It's only Tatum really. You got Brown, Jaylen Brown he's really good, but it's not like I don't know, bro. I don't think nobody on their team would make him the number
Tatum.
one.
I would argue Jaylen Brown, he comes to show up.
He does show up.
He ain't show up in that game 7, bro. He ain't show up in that game 7.
Okay, Brown shows up. Marcus Smart shows up. Horford, all of them. Like they great players, but I wouldn't call them a stacked team.
Marcus Smart won.
They don't give me stacked
Marcus Smart win defensive MVP. He won.
I forgot he did that. He did
He
that.
won defensive MVP. And then don't forget they had the number 3 MVP. They had Robert Williams for
Holiday wanted to, and who was cooking him? I forgot who cooked him.
Talking about Jimmy Butler.
Set up. Here's a setup, right?
Hey, that's nice how that came back. I forgot. I thought it was somebody from the Celtics.
No, you got the best role player in the league too. You got the best role player in the league.
With Derek White.
Derek White
cooked. He got more points than live stars in the postseason. It's crazy. I think he got more points than Harden to the postseason. Like that, but
Okay. Well, I'm a little casual, so give me some.
I mean, his team's stacked this year. His team is stacked this year.
You talking about like who he's at in the past?
This is the most stacked I feel like this team's been.
Yeah, this team's stacked this year.
Probably when he was at, early on when he was with Kyrie, I don't consider that was a stacked team. They didn't.
It's a good team. We won.
He came. You forgot they came. Him and Jaylen Brown came in together. That
Beautiful.
was a tandem. They
That's
hit on those
chemistry.
picks.
That's the better version. That's the better version of Paul George and Kawhi. That's the version that go right.
I need an example. Like, who's another stacked team? Because I know we only have. I know it's more than one stacked team, right? Who's
Right now?
You mean right now?
Yeah.
Right now?
Are you talking
There ain't
about
no stacked
last year, or what are you referring to when you say the Celtics
Spurs or
stacked team?
something?
You were talking about
I'm
last year.
talking about like every year they've had a stacked team.
Okay, so I guess we can use last year then. Who was another stacked team?
Their roster ain't never been stacked like this year, but it's been stacked. If that makes sense. Like he had Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart was one of the best defenders in the league. He had Robert Williams. Robert Williams was one of the best rim protectors in the league.
My man was injured too. My man injury fun. I ain't heard my man in a while, but yeah, I feel that. Good thing.
I forgot Al Horford just defeating him and LeBron defeating Father Time for some reason. Like he turned it back to
My man, he got washed and then got unwashed. It was crazy.
They look up Al Horford highlights.
Really, shout out to him.
He went to the Thunder, and I thought his career was wrapped. He went back to the Celtics and became pivotal. It was
when he was backing up Embiid.
When the 76ers.
Yeah. And now he pivotal. He was in the finals. They needed him. Like it's crazy how he did that.
I don't even remember prime Al Horford when he was with the Atlanta Midi. Boy,
that's some good purgatory team though. That was a good team, but that purgatory was crazy. They couldn't beat that main character.
But like and then this year you trade away Marcus Smart. Okay, you get what's his name? Drew Holiday. Good trade.
And yeah, Porzingis, the only one believe me then.
For Robert Williams, I mean they both injury prone, but that's an upgrade.
This team needs to be in the
I
finals.
think Smart over Holiday. Me personally.
No, not for offensive. Not for offensive. Offensively, no. Drew Holiday got about a mile. Marcus Smart.
Marcus Smart. He be hitting them timely threes. Offensively, I'll take. Holiday. He played like he looked like a football player out there.
Holiday got a ring.
He did get a ring.
That's a championship player,
I can't remember how pivotal he was to that ring.
Oh, he was very.
He had that one moment. He took the ball from Booker. He had that one moment. Yeah.
But
don't tell me he was averaging like 9 points.
He's probably like 16 or something.
Okay. I mean, I guess I don't know.
I mean,
I don't know. But you saying if he was on the, okay, we'll see this year.
We already know what Jason Tatum's done. He's taken his team to the final with a stacked team. This is the first time Anthony Edwards had a stacked team. I mean, and for the next coming years, he's gonna have a stacked team. I'm assuming, and we'll see how far he'll take his team. I just rather have Jason Tatum. He's 6'8". He can handle the ball. He can pass the ball. He can play defense. He can basically do the same thing. But I'd rather take Jason Tatum.
I feel that. So we got so Johnny say Jason Tatum and Maurice say Jason Tatum. Lewis, I know you got.
I'll probably take Ant. He played with more.
Ant got the aura, 100%.
If he on my team, like I'd rather watch him play than Jason Tatum. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm gonna take Ant for like. I don't know. I feel like he has more like the clutch factor. Like Jason Tatum has had moments, but he's also had his like really bad moments. I haven't seen the Anthony, and obviously we can see how his plot develops, but I haven't seen that bad Anthony Edwards moment. It can definitely materialize in this series though. That's coming up.
Yeah,
it can definitely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that against the Suns? I mean, a team you swept. It's just that's not enough. You know, it's not enough. Like.
But that was an impressive.
There's not enough pressure. That's
but I mean, it was a bad matchup though for the Suns. Like the Suns, that was a terrible matchup. Like looking at it, I was like, okay.
That's what I was telling you.
When they play the Suns,
I'm picking a team.
I mean,
I took experience. I know.
When they play Denver, this is now we can judge him. But I'm not really.
I'm excited for that.
Suns. I can't do that.
He took it.
In that game.
But
that dunk to close the game out.
And he blocked Booker he blocked Booker trying to get 50. He blocked that. That's good stuff. But
he was
he's trying to get 50. Is that why he did
better than that?
Yeah, he was trying to get. He had 49. He tried to get 50, and then they make memes like, you know, the person who took the most blame from that. I love Twitter. Was Bradley Beal, and it's like, bro, Booker said, I got 49. I need help. Katie said, I got 33. Hey, Bill, what you doing? And it showed like somebody dancing and stuff. That man Bill was.
Ass, bro.
And he was getting cooked, bro. Like, come on,
getting
man.
$50 million.
You was getting cooked.
$50 million, y'all. This is
Barbecue.
Oh.
$50
Bro.
million.
Super teams gotta be done, right?
They gotta cook that. They gotta blow that too.
We can't do super. I feel like super teams like having 3 super.
It don't work. It don't work no more.
I think that
You
shit's
got.
up.
You gotta have LeBron. You gotta have a main character to do that, boy. If you ain't got no main character, the plot fall off. But if you got LeBron and Curry, the only 2 times you've seen that really work.
You need 2.
It's not even that. You just gotta
It work.
the super team. They got a gel. How you gonna have Booker and
The issue,
Beal?
I don't
It's
think
guards.
it's not even the gel. It's the fact getting 3 superstars on the team means you literally have to delete your entire roster just
Yeah,
to get them
so,
players,
I'm
and you
not
have
doing
nothing else around them. So in Bradley Beal, as much as they wanted him probably to play point guard or Devin Booker to play point guard, that's not what they are. Just
Right,
like,
they scores.
they that's not what they are. At the end of the day, I think they should have never traded for Bradley Beal. Maybe it was just a
100%.
namesake.
Oh no. No, they should have. I don't know who should they have traded for.
I
I need a point guard, but I don't know what point guard would have been. I don't know.
You feel
Just
me?
keep those 2. Just kept those 2. I was just.
Holiday do it. And everything's fine.
I don't know about Chris. Chris Paul washed out of his mind, and he ain't got no plot. They gotta get rid of Chris.
They couldn't give him the
He's
trade
smart,
with Drew
though.
Holiday
No.
instead of him.
Nah, I don't. Nah, hell no.
His
Drew
mind
Holiday?
is smart. His feet is not.
That man John got beef with Drew Holiday. This man's the Drew Holiday.
No. I don't got beef with him. I like defense, but I'm saying like on the Suns, like you want him
That's-
to
what else-
facilitate. You want him to. Nah, I mean,
What
Giannis.
else? They
Giannis
need
probably got a higher utilization than him.
Then who? Drew Holiday?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's superstar. So yeah, you gonna have to
but I'm saying because if you're gonna bring him in and play for the Suns, what are you gonna do?
play good defense. Like that's
Oh,
what
you
you
talking
need.
about defense? I thought you meant to facilitate. You said it.
You need
they needed a point
somebody who could still make plays regardless of offense and defensive side of the ball without having the ball in his hands. And Drew Holiday fit that perfect.
They
He
need
don't the ball in
somebody.
his hands.
They needed somebody to stop to pick up Anthony Edwards on
Or
the
that.
full court because once he get ahead of steam, he was dunking on everybody.
They was keep cooking Bradley Beal. He was cooking Bradley Beal, boy. I mean Bradley Beal. He said I never got swept before. He said I'd be damned if I get swept. And then in the interview, he said, "Hey, I'll be damned." Everybody got.
Went back to tanking and went Washington because this ain't it, huh?
That man set himself up. You know he part of Bad Plot Club. Like I said, the people who we did this Bad Plot Club list before, and we know like they're still there. Like there was no adjustment actually. There's no adjustment that happened. They all still where they at because we know plot.
Bradley Beal up.
So what?
He, wherever he was.
Oh, he was he was nothing.
He coming up. He ain't on KD level just yet, but we brought him up a little bit. So
Oh, he was never there.
is he one of them people that's like hiding in the back? You ain't really worrying about him. You know, like, all right, he's there. But now you in the front. Now you in the front with everybody else. Now you up there with KD and Booker. Because Booker used to be in the back too. Like nobody really worried about him. People liked him.
No, but he got Bad Plot. Like, as soon as he blew that to a lead with a and then
It's just like Booker was. A lot of these people they can play bad and get by. Justin Herbert, stuff like that. Like it's players that can. It's players that can do bad and skate by
What a
and nobody
sneak.
worry about them. And it's players that's at the forefront. Like obviously LeBron gonna be at the forefront. Booker was in the back until he started playing Dallas. Now he started doing cringy stuff, and they moved him to the front. That same
Damn,
thing
big
for
ass
Luka.
bro.
Luka moved to the front too. People, hey, he about to start getting more hate too. At first everybody loved him. Now he's starting to win. Now he getting cocky and all of
He
that.
just already
He
doing
moved
it.
to the front too. Watch. So when he start messing up, people waiting on him to mess up too.
and he gonna be playing the next series like the
James
Dallas one. Dallas
James
one.
Harden started
Who
in the
going
back.
against the Mavs?
But James Harden, his stuff was accelerated.
Oh,
Like
under.
it
Oh no, his plot.
his
And we talked about that, John, too.
like how players, like how fans like don't really worry about these players or like even hate on them, and then all of a sudden overnight they like the most hated player. Like James Harden, his was accelerated. Booker, I mean, because even as a casual, like we all know about Booker, like, but we never.
Well, you think this hate is accelerated?
Who? James Harden?
James Harden?
Yeah, I mean, because people when he first came to Houston and he was cooking, from what I remember, I wasn't that in tune, but when he first
he
started
picked
cooking,
up-
people was like, they liked him a little bit, but then all
I
of a
would have hated
sudden,
him that fast. So he came to y'all fat. He came in a fat suit. on purpose.
He
And they
can't-
got
that's towards the end. That's towards the
Oh,
end.
I'm talking
He's
about
talking about
he traded from
came
OKC.
from the Thunder and everything. Like
Well,
he
he
was.
still had his
Uh,
hands in
John-
the light.
John, I know the moment. I know the moment, John. I know the moment. It's Game 6 versus the Spurs. When he had that moment, he had his people were like talking bad, but it was like we're not really hating. But no, that's Game 5. That was awful too. But Game 6 against the Spurs when he had 11 points, 2 for 12. I know he has the twofers, right? 2 for 12, whatever. That's when the swarm. I remember that summer very fondly, bro. Remember it very fondly. I couldn't look at no ESPN. I went to my barber, and barber like, what happened to your boy? I said, but I don't want to talk. Just cut my hair, bro.
Boy.
So the swarm happened then, and that's why I needed Chris Paul because I was like, please, someone save me, bro.
I think what accelerated it, to John's case, is because people do not like the foul baiting stuff, and I feel like that should accelerate. Like that probably was the moment in Game 6, but the
his game is play style, yeah.
You right.
I mean, no, I think he has to play style other than this, literally just like the foul baiting. And people.
Oh no! Hey, wait. Eureka! I got my Eureka. I know the moment too. Actually, I know the moment's even better. I got this. The freaking video. It's that video, that defensive low light video that's 11 minutes long, and it became viral of James Harden doing Olay defense, everybody scoring. That's the moment that cooked that man permanently. I remember I was so pissed with that video.
Came first. That 100% came first.
That is the moment.
And I understand why people don't like the foul.
Was that 2017?
When I
Something like
was-
that?
It was like 2015. 2015.
That's the equivalent of like baseball 4 years ago. Boring. Well, baseball before a pitch clock. What James Harden was doing. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. That foul baiting it slowed the game down tremendously.
They fouled him. I said they fouled him, but give me my points.
I see trace of it in this series. It's so fucking annoying. When he don't have a shot, he's trying to foul bait. He still got it.
I think every superstar basically. I mean, Luka do it. Joel Embiid definitely do it.
Joel Embiid, love it, boy. Joel Embiid, love that.
I don't.
Like, I
like
think it's free point. I mean, I understand why you do it because it's slow. I mean, it helps if you think about it, like for a player standpoint, it helps out your team a lot because they can get
A lot.
And
It works a lot for me.
Now, for my from a fan, a casual fan. Actually, I'd rather say that a casual fan would probably be pissed off because it's slowing the game down. A real basketball fan, I feel like it's okay because I'm like, if James Harden was on my team, would I not want him to? Would I can't even fucking say it. Would I not want him at the free throw line? Like, would I not?
88% shooting. Now you take him, but the problem was that in the postseason they took that away. You can't referee a certain way and then take it away. So like he actually getting fouled and ain't calling nothing. Remember freaking Klay Thompson on that man shooting space? I said, why ain't no foul? This man bleeding from his eyes. Draymond Green pointing him in his eyes like, bro, where's the foul? Scott Foster. I love me some Scott Foster. What?
Your point, Maurice. I agree with you. But for Embiid,
I don't know.
if Embiid does it,
Game 7
that's
going
fine.
7.
Cause he like 7'3" or whatever, however tall he is. He's a big dude. So if he foul baiting, I'm fine with that because he probably needs to slow the game down. He got injuries, all of that. But James Harden, I guess was you a shooting guard? You kind of spamming it a little bit, just a little bit. They cross so much. I don't know if it's always been like that, but these players today, like the game today, bro, they cross so much and look around it, and then they even looking at.
That's what I don't like. It's the
like,
whining.
come on, bro, you come on, get back.
We used to whine him line. We used to whine. The Rockets used to whine. Eric Gordon was so good at it, boy. Eric Gordon was so good at whining, boy. I love Eric Gordon. He whined all the time.
He be on the ground and he looking up at the ref like he trying to box. Bro, get up and go play defense, bro. I don't want to see y'all cry all day, every day. Like,
I don't like.
And then they be panning to them and stuff, bro. Just get up and go. Like, I mean, if they're gonna call it, they're gonna call it. If they're not gonna call it. Some calls I understand, like when Russ tackled him. I heard y'all talking about it. When Russ tackled him.
Oh, you talking about that loose ball?
That was a dangerous play. I don't want to see plays like that.
Tackle him?
But,
was that Patrick Beverly? Oh no, Patrick Beverly did that to Russ.
But Kyrie did tackle Russ too. So
that's a classic rivalry, bro. That's a classic rivalry.
Bro, every time Russ get out there, bro,
he put his helmet on. He like
put his helmet on, bro. CTE. He gonna be the first.
I'm not gonna lie, Russ,
CTE.
man.
That man. Hey, we talked about Russ. 4 for 32. I'm telling you right now, I already told you about that. Except when as soon as that lets him go away, he'll be the worst player you ever see. I swear, because he gonna take all these shots. If you're a terrible NBA player, you're not gonna take a lot of shots. He will. He gonna take 32 and make 4 of them, and that's tough.
Indiana,
You know what Russ is?
they finna eliminate the Bucks.
No, Giannis. I told you he ain't no. I told you that make everything drop right off.
He's not playing.
Boy, he didn't play the
I know
whole
he's not
season.
playing, but he injured, and that counts for your plot.
Is
That's like
Damian Lillard? Is he
almost like
playing?
a minus
He is
5.
playing. He is
See,
playing.
we-
He no.
we
He
had
part.
these
He's still.
conversations
He on the club. He's still on the club. No, he like none changed.
Hold on, let me see. What's the score? Because I remember we had
Giannis,
this discussion last year
14-94. They getting 20.
when we was talking about Dame and Jimmy. That's all I'm gonna say. I know a person who would lose to this team.
That man, he. Hey.
Come on, bro.
He went out the
No, sir.
Oh, I saw
And Jesse, I know you sent your little shot saying, you know what I'm saying? Is Jimmy getting carried? See, he may be
That's
getting
all.
carried, but
That's
you
good,
know,
bro.
if Jimmy in the series, who knows? It's probably game 7. The Celtics fans, they super ecstatic that he didn't play because he's.
I mean, I feel that. I feel that. I mean, you want an easier shot to get to. You want to make it easier for yourself. Like,
I'm saying, like,
30, bro.
even the Heat, it should be a team they're not even worried about. But with Jimmy, it's a possibility that you're gonna lose. You shouldn't.
I mean,
the Celtics should not be worried about the first round, point blank. Period. If they're in the
I
West,
mean, the Bucks were.
that's
They
fine,
saw what
but-
happened to the Bucks.
He said what?
They saw what happened to the Bucks. So I feel it. Right? They ain't think Giannis. He ain't expect that to happen.
What?
And now he look. The Jimmy Butler destroyed that man last year.
You didn't say Indiana.
Oh, there you go. And hype it up. He set that up too. That's good.
Every year, but he got. You know, I'm glad. Well, I'm not glad that he hurt, but I'm glad the Celtics are getting the
Right.
opportunity to advance.
Oh, they are getting
Jimmy Butler
30
played.
piece. No, 20 piece. Yeah.
Jimmy Butler played. Man, I don't
Who
know.
are they playing next, right? The Pacers? Are they playing the Pacers next?
The Pacers will be playing either the Knicks or the Sixers.
They already. Hold on, let me.
And the Celtics will be playing either the Cavs or the Magic. But I do want to talk about, and John, you can look it up. I do want to talk about the second round matchup between the Nuggets and the Timberwolves. That's the only matchup that exists.
Oh, we ain't gonna talk about the Lakers. Do y'all talked about it already?
No, I got you. We got you. I got
Ain't
you.
nothing to talk about.
I got you. I got you.
I'm still mad.
I got because it's funny,
My bad. Go
and,
ahead. Go ahead.
and that's actually gonna set up. That's actually gonna set up something else too. But yeah. So this matchup, Nuggets versus the Timberwolves. Now this is the NBA fans like really for NBA fans really good series. For a casual person, they do not care about nothing. They say this. I do not care about the Nuggets. That's chicken. Like the Timberwolves, ain't nobody care about nothing. But we're NBA fans, so how y'all feeling about the series? Who y'all think coming out? A lot of people think the Timberwolves might
Yes.
do something. So
I think these people are right. Well, not right. You know, it's a 50-50 series. This is not a cakewalk at all for either team. I think this is probably the worst matchup for Denver because they got the bigs to match. They got the 2 bigs, and then they got Jaden McDaniels, boy.
hey, they got KD, but we got Jaden McDaniels.
Come on.
That's a quote right there. Hey, that boy Devin Booker was in hell when he was guarded by this man, bro.
But playoff Murray, right? He exists.
Playoff Murray
John, you have for playoff Murray, boy.
X Factor.
Guess what?
But
He
let's see.
got
The
he
thing.
got contested by the Kawhi plot. He got the knee. He got that knee plot. He's hobbling, so it's not fully him.
Exactly. That's why the Lakers. That's how they should have guarded him on that last shot. You know how they did Kawhi against Philly. You know how like 5 people tried to. Everybody knew Kawhi was about to shoot it. He switched off on like 5 defenders, and the last defender was Embiid. Bro, that's why I'm looking at the Lakers. I'm like, bro,
They were
you got
traumatized the whole
Austin
game,
Reeves
bro.
on the island. Oh my, nah, we talking about something else. My bad.
I got you, but I got you. Yeah, we'll get there. Yeah,
Nah,
Minnesota. Okay.
That's stop and hate. I got the stunt. I got the Denver winning.
You
And how many? I got Denver. I got Denver in 7.
I gotta see the game
I
one because I don't think Anthony Edwards. I think he'll have a good game, but I don't know if it'll be enough for the. Damn, I'm forgetting their names for the.
The Nuggets for the Timberwolves. I mean,
I just feel like they such a great team, bro. Like it's like it's not in your face great, but they are a great team. It's not like the. So you look at the
But
Warriors
Spurs.
and they're in your face type of great. And I'm not
Spurs.
talking
yeah,
about
they're overwhelmingly good. Yeah, it's like the Spurs, like he just said, the Spurs.
greatness
Spurs.
with the Nuggets. It's like how Like we up 20 points. How y'all come back? Like
All
how-
Team basketball, boy. Good plays.
Done. All
Dribble
that.
handoff.
That's
They
how
got
the
great
niggas are.
chemistry.
If you want to, one word to describe them is how, because that's exactly even all
They
their
get
players,
coached.
Murray, how are you hitting all these game winners?
I know he got that.
How
He
are
got
you
good.
getting
Rush,
30
man,
rebounds and you going against 80? How are you hitting one shot? You know,
And
hitting
Michael
shots
Porter Jr.
off
shooting
one
over
foot?
Austin Reeves.
He's
Michael Porter
Porter,
Jr.
how are you hitting threes like you? I don't know.
He taller than you. He taller.
Anthony L. Not Anthony.
He's
Gordon.
supposed to be a Nick.
Hey, Gordon. I like Gordon. He's supposed to be a superstar too, and he played his role well.
Yeah,
And then lastly,
that-
how is what's the dude now?
Kevin Knox is so stupid. Oh my gosh. What'd you say?
About
The
Blind
dude played for the
Aaron
Lakers. Caldwell.
Yeah, Caldwell Pope. Yeah,
How are you balling now? That's what I'm saying.
because he with
No, he was
the.
balling before. No,
with the Lakers.
he balled with the. They let him go. Or
They let him go. Rob Pelinka, no, Jeannie Buss. They said they wanted to get Russell Westbrook.
I don't remember him
That's
being
the reason
this
why the
pivotal.
Lakers suck.
He is
It's just bad
pivotal
trades.
he is pivotal to that team. But what are you gonna say, Lewis?
It's because of one person. This is why, like, when you mention all these players and you want them to go to other teams, I'm telling you, these players wouldn't be as good. It's because they're playing with Jokic. He literally makes everyone on his team that much better with his passion.
Do you think he does it? He does it better than LeBron does, like making his teammates better. 'Cause I feel every time somebody goes LeBron, they get. I swear they look worse. I'm sorry, but
Yeah,
I
you know
swear
what?
they
You
have
know
problems, bro.
You know why? I saw a thing. Shout out to I saw a TikTok. Shout out to Who Politics. He explained it perfectly on why this is the case. He says, imagine what LeBron is. He's a high usage player, and the way he plays is that he needs to come and like be the man every night, and he does this for like 82 games straight. And so when it's time for playoffs, and they're like he's the key of focus. Now we're deferring it to Austin Reeves, who ain't got a rhythm, who ain't been going this entire season. D'Angelo Russell, who ain't used to get shots for the entire season, and we're expecting them to make it. It's because they don't have enough reps, touches during the season.
That's what happened.
Yeah.
That's what happened to Westbrook. That's what happened with Westbrook. Back in the
So when it's time for them to take over, we're looking at them crazy. It's like,
exactly what happened with Westbrook.
rather than
Exactly.
Jokic's biggest asset, Jokic can go out there and casually get you 50. I'm telling you, the moment he'll get you 50 is the moment he'll lose, because that's actually his weakness. Like, him scoring is a weakness for the Denver Nuggets, because his biggest asset is him getting everyone else going. He is a passer like none. He's a playmaker like none other, bro. So the key to stopping the Denver Nuggets is D'ing up. Really, it's stopping one person, 2-7. If you can stop 2-7, you can stop this entire team, 100%.
I mean, if you take, but Michael Porter definitely is like. I know he inconsistent, but I feel yeah.
I mean, even with Michael Porter going off, yeah, it's lethal. But when Jamal Murray gets going, that's what kills the Lakers every time.
But it's hard to stop that though, because Jokic helps him get like that's Jokic helps him do that. Like that's just
to stop him. I know it's hard. Jokic is a 7'3" playmaker.
them dribble handoffs are deadly, but you can't miss them dribble handoffs. Boy.
between
Gotta
LeBron
work.
and
If any
Go ahead,
team,
Maurice.
it's the Timberwolves. They got all the defenders. They got like 9 defenders.
I don't know if they got the
You
plot.
gotta
I don't know if they got the plot, but Reese, go ahead.
You
What
got
you
to
say?
see if Jokic. I don't know if Rudy Gobert can stop Jokic, because he did say he had 40 on him.
It's like I got 40, brother. I got 40, brother.
I think that's
more than
important.
80.
This will be interesting. I think
No, the
he'll
key for the Tim.
pull up this time. I think he'll.
Who?
I didn't know what you said. My fault.
John, who gonna pull? You said. What you say, John? Okay, there you go.
I don't know.
The key is Cat.
Jokic, it depends on what Jokic want to do.
The key is
like Lewis was saying, like
the key is Karl Anthony Towns.
that's why. Remember, I said last time, just let him shoot. Y'all thought I meant like just leave him open. That's not really what I meant by that. I meant like, for instance, if you leave him open 3, he not like Westbrook. If you leave Westbrook open 5 times, he's shooting 5 times. If you leave Jokic open 5 times,
Okay.
he mentally he not gonna want to shoot it 5 times. Even if I'm not, he probably make all 5 too, but he wants to get the ball to other players. That's just that's the type of player he is. But that's kind of what I was saying. It's not like necessarily like, oh, we're gonna leave him open like we do Westbrook. No, that's not what I meant by that.
And
They're
LeBron
both
said it best
playmakers.
on this podcast with JJ Redick. He not trying to play you. He playing your coach. So yeah, you
And he winning.
for 5. It was 5 shots. If he hit 3 of them, your coach would be like, okay, we need to go out there. And now that's messing up all your rotations. He got you. Now he's throwing no looks. He's doing dribble handoffs again.
He did with that little thing where he did a little tap thing. Yeah. Hey, I'm telling you, look, like,
how? That's what the word for them is how. Where did
I'm telling you, and let me say, Maurice, you gonna say what you gonna say too, but like
Okay.
Karl Anthony Towns has to be good. Karl Anthony Towns has had a notoriously bad plot. He played well in that last series, right? I'm gonna tell you, like Anthony Edwards said it, stop effing fouling because we need you. Because Karl Anthony Towns is arguably their best offensive player, and that's arguable, obviously Anthony Edwards. But like Karl Anthony Towns' ability to stretch the floor as a 4 and 5, 4 or 5, whatever he wants to play in that moment, is very important. So he has to show up because if Anthony Edwards plays really well and Karl Anthony Towns plays terrible, they're not beating the Denver Nuggets. I'm telling you, that's 1,000% the case. Rudy Gobert, those two, you need Cat. So he has to step up in this series. If I see Cat struggle, it's cooked. It's wrapped. It's going home in 5 or 6. I swear.
100%. I think Cat's going to be the primary defender on Jokic. I think that's a smart thing to do.
No,
I'll be interested. I'll be interested. We'll see. But
Because,
there's no way.
You
You
put-
talking
you
about
put-
fouling? There's no way he could be the primary defender.
No. He's not going to be the foul. Because, Jokic is a playmaker, right? You play Rudy Gobert off. You play him on Aaron Gordon, who's probably their weakest shooter of the team. So
Okay.
he can always when you play Gobert on Jokic can pull Gobert out the paint. Whether
Okay.
he can pull him out. So how do you keep him in the paint? You do like the Lakers did. You put your primary defender on Aaron Gordon. You let him shoot. He could live and die by him shooting 8 threes in the corner. Hit him. Beat us. Please beat us.
that's playoff strategy. Okay. That's
And
a good
then
playoff.
then here's a kicker. Every time Jokic catch it on that high pick and roll, if he's close enough, double him with both Cat and Rudy Gobert. 2 7-footers doubling him. Okay, let's see if I know he's that great. Let's rattle him a bit though. You need to mess up his rhythm, his playmaking rhythm. If you can rattle that, you got a shot.
Who has rattled Jokic just in the postseason in his career? Who has like what teams or what players has rattled Jokic and made him look less than that?
Himself.
I think the only team is that Lakers team in
I think
the
it's
bubble.
the Warriors, but they did. Their offense.
But they didn't have Murray. He didn't have Murray, which is like very key to his shtick. But
That's why I said, if you really want to beat them, I'm sorry, you can let Jokic can go off for 70. You need to stop.
70's a lot.
You need
You're gonna
to
shoot
keep
55%. Okay.
Jamal Murray to 12. It's hard.
You have to stop Jokic from. Maurice, what you about to say?
I was gonna say, I mean, the difference between LeBron and Jokic is they're both playmakers, but LeBron he's attack first and then playmake. Jokic wants to playmake first, and then if nothing's open, then he wants to attack after that point. So if basically what Lewis was saying, if you were to take away his playmaking and let him just attack and get him uncomfortable, right? And he's still gonna make shots, fuck it. But at least he won't have the rhythm to get everybody else involved. Because that team, everybody else work. It's like a moving cog. If everybody's moving at this, you literally have to play perfect defense just to beat them. Like it has to be, like your chemistry has to be on par with their chemistry. Because everybody knows where they're gonna be at. That you have to lock in, get out passing lanes. If you could do that, then you could probably win the game. I think you said it was Cat. I don't even think it's Cat. That's the. I mean, he's the second, but I think it's the role players defensively. If they can both teams can lock in, and whoever gets into each other's pass lane, then they'll win. I think.
Yeah, McDaniels is very.
Yeah,
McDaniels will be very key because he need to go on Jamal Murray. McDaniels, boy, we need McDaniels to.
I think him and Anthony Edwards can rotate.
Which is good. It's always good to throw bodies at someone, right? It's always good to throw bodies.
And then at the end, you give that to McDaniels. Just rotate because I need Anthony Edwards to give me that move.
That chirp. He did chirp. That activate Murray though. I don't know if I activate Murray in that post.
I know it.
You want to F around and activate Murray. So let me say, if the game tied,
He could I mean, if he gonna guard him, It's just Austin. We had Austin Reeves on a 1-on-1. Like, what we doing?
But that's a Darvin Ham failure mistake.
So yeah, that's Darvin Ham. Darvin Ham was the problem for the Lakers. He was the problem.
He should
The
put
Lakers-
Other problems. They got other problems too.
They got other problems. Darvin Ham he gonna be the one that's gonna get a lot of
He
the.
can get the scapegoat.
Oh, he deserves it.
But yeah, I mean every coach that play with LeBron, but as hell, I'm sorry, but as you got 2 years and you out. But like when it comes to the this series, the Nuggets and the Wolves, right? When it comes to that, like I said, we're very excited. I don't know when this game starts. Do y'all know when it starts? Game 1 is that like this weekend?
No, I think it'll be next week. I
Next
thought
week,
all round 1 has to finish first.
Yeah,
No, actually, I think Game 7s and Game 1s happen at the same time. They literally will happen at the same time. Like a Game 7 and a Game 1. That'd be like Saturday, I believe.
Yeah, Game
Okay,
7.
but yeah, they should like push it off a little bit
Probably
because
Sunday.
both of them like limping a little bit.
Because our Game 6 is Friday, and
So your Game 7 would be Sunday.
New York is playing right now. This is their game.
Yeah.
She's having it right now. So I think
That'd be
will happen
Saturday
Sunday.
for Game 7. So it would literally Game 1 will be on the Game 7 day.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Sunday,
That's literally how it's been. That's literally how it's been. That's literally how it's been. They tried quick. They want quick turnaround. They want quick because we want to get lit. We want quick turnaround. So they gonna do Game 1 probably Sunday or whatever. So that's and then your game, Lewis. Because I know y'all beating them boys ain't no plot. If y'all go,
I might go. I might go to the
Hold
game.
on, don't do that. You know, I mean, we seen Paul George. You know what I'm saying? Ball.
Bro, I swear to God, him
a
and
George.
Harden. That's how
Balling.
they beat us, bro. Them fools was they were hitting
Harden.
everything in that game.
balling.
Hitting
but
everything.
Game 6, Harden and Paul.
It was 2 games.
Game 6, Harden and Paul is a rough watch.
But
That's a rough.
I ain't gonna lie.
It won't be
We would
this
have to do
time,
an
I
emergency
guarantee
pod. We would have to do an emergency pod if we would have completed that comeback. Because that was going to be for 148. What a game.
Hey,
I was tired.
What's your prediction for Game 6?
I
then?
was literally tired.
it says, let's see, set them up. Let's see this. Hey, wait. If it goes 7, what is that? It's Sunday, right? So I don't know. If you lose, that'd be ridiculous. That'd be too crazy, and John had too much ammunition for destruction. But that'd be too crazy. And then, but your Game 1 would be on Sunday if you win this next game, most likely, which is tomorrow. Be either Sunday or Monday. Probably Monday. It's probably Monday.
The Thunder. We already arguing with Thunder fans. Like,
Thunder chilling right now. That's funny. Y'all overlook the Clippers. Y'all already argue with Thunder fans. Y'all really.
they came to us. I think
They do
like,
not respect the Clippers. That's tough.
The Clippers.
Like, move out the way. That's tough, boy.
Hey, y'all suck. We're just beating y'all up. I hope y'all get
Like, we gonna be, yo, that's rough.
I always knew he was gonna be cold. He balled out against the Warriors that one year. It was him and it was somebody else. I'm like, damn, these young dudes good. The light skinned guy, I forgot his name.
Who?
Who played for the Clippers? He kind
Is
of
Landry Shamet?
huh?
Is Landry Shamet?
Man,
Landry Shamet was balling. He was balling in that game. They had that comeback. He was balling. So he was in all these threes. He was balling.
And Shea.
Where is he?
Whatever his name is. I was like, man, oh, bro, like the Clippers, hey, they
like
kinda
on the
cold.
Wizards. Yeah.
I thought they would have kept him when they brought Kawhi. I don't know. I wouldn't have traded him.
I mean, hindsight, yes.
That's crazy. No, it wasn't
Yeah, I
hindsight.
mean-
You saw him balling. Like you could see he was.
Well, I mean, like
we didn't see him on the Suns.
Shea.
You didn't
Kawhi
see
wouldn't
him
come
on the
there if
Suns.
Shea was
Well,
there.
I'm saying like you had to keep both. You had to keep him and Kawhi, no matter. I mean, you.
But you couldn't.
Uh,
Shea-
Kawhi wasn't gonna come.
it was-
Kawhi
it was-
wasn't coming.
Okay, so why did they have to get rid of him though?
Who, Shea?
Yeah.
Shea?
Because Kawhi literally said, I want a star. I want Butler or I want George. And they got George.
It's not
Oh,
even
that's
that.
what he
The Thunder was like,
He literally said that.
We want a star.
He wanted Butler right now.
Well, I don't know. I
He
guess.
wanted,
I guess
he asked for Harden too. He asked for Harden. I don't know. I don't know you want that. That fly crazy. I don't know what I would give up for that. What can I give to you? I don't know. But he asked for Harden. He asked for Butler a lot, and he got George.
Yeah, I know. I asked for Butler. That team would have been.
Yeah, I know that team won 5 straight. He would have carried even with Kawhi get hurt. He would have carried.
Defense would have been.
But to talk about this series, like the games that happened today. So just quick, the Bucks got eliminated. Doc Rivers' plot still is terrible, right? No, they're eliminated. Yeah, Doc Rivers still got the worst plot the coach has ever seen. I swear, it wasn't no thing really. But look, like I said, everybody who's in the list we made It stayed in the list. Nothing has changed because I know plots. So Doc Rivers, you still got the worst plot I've ever seen as a coach. It's for sure. Giannis, you're not a main character no more. Damian Lillard, he left his team to go to a team they lost in the first round. That's tough. He went to Miami, but he in Milwaukee, and yeah, he out. So Tyrese,
Why he didn't go to Miami?
A lot of moving around.
It is what it is.
What'd you say? What'd you say, John?
Why he didn't go to Miami?
Because they didn't have the assets for that. They ain't training Gabe Vincent, and unless they got that Gabe Vincent, Caleb Martin, that version, then maybe. But like, nah, they would not taking that because Gabe Vincent was terrible on the Lakers. He didn't. That Gabe Vincent did not come to the LA.
We knew that though. We're like everybody. That shit.
Yeah,
I don't know. It was more like a personal decision. Then the Bucks, not the Bucks, then Portland, they said, I thought they were gonna like give him what he wanted.
They gave him. They paid him. That's why I was mad at him.
I mean, they did send him to a good team though, so I guess you can't be.
But team with bad plot though. They thought he had some.
Yeah. We should have kept that coach. They probably would have.
Like, it's time to have that conversation because he one of them players. He don't get the hate that Harden get.
You mean Lillard?
Started getting that.
No, Lillard. We could be cooking Lillard. He got that freaking meme with the beard. One beard grown. Since his rookie year, he got one rookie of the year, and then now he still got his rookie of the year. No,
like last year.
No MVP. No MVPs. No
people do not cook him the way they cook Harden.
But at the same time, Lillard is not he's not at that level, so he's not gonna be cooked at the level of the Harden.
When he made that shot, the shot heard around the world.
I know he pissed about that Thunder shot. He pissed about that shot. That's funny, bro.
He did it to the Rockets too.
He did, yeah.
So
second year.
To me, they had him up here. They were saying some people saying he better than Butler. That's what some people said on the pod last year. But
let that sit. Hey, let that sit. We'll let that. I think Austin. I feel like let that sit. I need Austin here too, but Austin.
I'll probably.
Oh yeah, that was Austin. There we go. Austin, is he still better?
We'll let that sit. We'll bring Austin on. We already had.
First round.
That one and shit. They both boo boo right now.
All right, so
what you say, Lewis?
I hit John. So the Pacers, they moving on. So congratulations, Tyrese Halliburton, Pascal Siakam. Definitely not a team that's that marketable. I mean, Halliburton's pretty cool, but no one really, like I said, they're not like mainstream. But hey, Caitlin Clark was at the game. Yeah, Caitlin Clark was at the game. Hype him up. That's marketing. Caitlin Clark at the game. Get that marketing going, girl.
What's she doing?
She's in Dallas right now. I just saw a tweet.
She at Indiana Fever.
Yeah, she went from flying private in college. Now she's flying commercial.
Nah, I wasn't asking like that. I was saying like,
you gotta pick up a bag from baggage claim, man. This is crazy in WNBA. Y'all gotta do better. Y'all gotta do better.
Hey, she got $10 million from Nike. She be
the Uber.
Good, bro.
No. She went from in college. She was flying private. Because I was flying private. Now in WNBA, she's flying commercial.
Yeah, but
get
get that first class. You got $10 million contract from Nike. You get first class at least. We got you in the first class, bro.
You sit back.
I know you're right. You're right. Because they like, why are you first class? You think you better than us? I am. Nah, I'm sorry.
We'll give her a window seat.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you can see the clouds.
There we go.
That work.
You can see Tarasi. See her before she busts her ass. Because I can't.
No, we watch that. Hey, we streaming that because she hates too much. We'll stream that. I got you. We'll stream that. Hey, one more thing. Another thing too. There is a playback.tv. I made an account, and what that is we can actually like watch the game and actually have it on like happening, and we can like react. So like we could do this legally. This is like a digital bar. So okay, we can work with that. So hey, when a big time what?
Oh, you said it's called playback.tv.
Yeah, playback.tv. So you go into it. We watch the game together. So I'm not like 5 minutes ahead of you. Like we watch the game together, and then you can invite people. Like say the people on the stream can come into our channel, and then watch it with us, so we can actually react.
And we'll
people. And we'll be live streaming.
You gotta bring the buttons over
on YouTube.
Man.
It'll be on. It'll be on that because if we do it on YouTube, they're gonna destroy us. It's its own website.
On the okay.
So the goal is to get people to that, obviously, because if it's on YouTube, this channel shut down. I'm trying to get 1,000. This channel gets shut down. So we not gonna do that to myself. Yeah, but I think playback's the most like legal way, and it's picking up steam. Yeah, it's picking.
That's cool.
Yeah, Low uses it.
Yeah, Low uses it, and Player's Choice they use it too. So we'll start doing that. The Knicks versus the 76ers. The Knicks are going to win that game. The Tyrese Maxey went crazy at that. And what?
Skip.
Reese, what's wrong with you, Reese?
They up 17-6.
Who up 17-6?
The they playing right now.
I know, but who up 17-6?
The Knicks.
Okay, thank you. I need that clip.
He said
Yeah.
skip.
Wait, look, did that last game hurt you?
I didn't watch the game.
No, I didn't watch the game, but it's just more like people be like, "Are you confident you're gonna win?" I said, "I'm never confident until we win 4 games."
No, yeah, I'm not gonna ask you that question. You have to finish.
You
have to finish.
Yeah, I think we have to finish this game. If it goes back home,
I'm scared. I'm actually very scared for you. I don't want that for you.
What was that? Oh, but yeah, if it goes back home, yeah, I think it's pretty much it's wraps. So
I think I don't know. I'm not gonna jinx you, but
I think we have to finish. We have to beat them today. If it goes back home, I don't know. I don't think we can.
Bro,
we can
you good? Y'all got Brunson, bro. It's
They got Josh Hart, man.
Well, I mean, Josh Hart,
Audio
he didn't shoot well last game. He playing good defense, though.
my
I mean, the
audio
reason
just-
why, like,
He had like
he played a
47
good
last
game.
game.
Huh?
Didn't Brunson have like 47 last game?
He did. We played a good game. It
There you
just
go.
blew the end. We had a great game.
Yeah,
It's just
Max-
the
Yeah.
last 2 minutes. The
Actually,
last
was
2 minutes. It's just
Yeah, Max, you went crazy, boy.
He
What
older the 76ers that because that what game was that? I think like game 5 or something like that. No, game 4. He blew some game playing like Westbrook, playing too fast and not thinking, playing faster than he can think, and he lost.
I just
that.
gotta say, Maurice, my Twitter was hilarious. I have like Sixers fans in my feed, and they were
Interesting.
all tweeting talking about it's Jover, it's over.
It's Jover, boy. Yeah,
Stupid old Tobias, You know Tobias means.
yeah. He never saw him. Yeah.
Like they couldn't get their tweets out. Like he hit the shot. I'm like, oh,
I need y'all to win.
It's just
I need y'all to win.
damn
I don't.
good level.
I don't want to see no 76ers versus no Pacers. Like, I'm sorry. I seen that plot. The 76ers had too many chances, and they still can't make no conference finals. I need y'all to make the conference finals. I know the Celtics win in and go into the finals. There's nothing. I literally look at the Boston Celtics court, and I say that's the finals. Like, it look like the finals. Like, that's going to happen. Who they playing next?
Yeah.
The winner of Cavs Magic.
Cavs and
So if Harrison, you know,
That's not up.
yeah,
that's
caught up.
that's
Yep.
It's not up.
The Magic
it's
caught
3-2.
up.
It's 3-2. Cavs up 3-2.
Oh, 3-2. Okay.
yeah, they won. Yes, 2 days.
Yeah, I don't want to see the Magic. I'm not gonna lie. I'll see Donovan Mitchell, but I mean I haven't watched one game, but you know.
I want
It's blows always. When you go home, nobody winning no road games. But you stay on. Like, game 6, it's gonna be a blowout. Orlando gonna win. Got that game set. It's gonna be a 7-game. I told you that's a 7-game series. People don't want to see. Gonna be on Temu, but I'll tell you, it's a 7-game series, boys. So
I think
yeah, that
he
about
put
that
the
series.
Celtics, I think he'll step up. I think he'll put the team on his back.
he need to make it to the second round because he lost in 5 last year, and like I said, he don't get as much criticism. I know you were talking about Lillard. He don't get a lot of criticism as well. Donovan Mitchell, but he don't be. Lost to
He
y'all.
never been
That
on
setup?
like,
That wasn't a setup though. That wasn't no setup. Yeah, I can tell you. I can tell you just more genuine. Like that wasn't no setup. You just didn't know.
That was not
I got you.
I don't know.
Don't make it.
I just feel like he never been in a position to where he. We talking
Them boys with a 1 seed, boy. Them boys with a 1 seed. Like, and Kawhi Leonard got hurt,
Man, all 1 seeds ain't created.
but the Kawhi Leonard got hurt too. So you facing Paul George. It was you facing Paul George,
Fucking
I'm
power.
saying Paul George like he's not that.
but he not.
He had a great series.
But
That
he did play well. But at the same time, you're the 1 seed.
it's up and down. But
I don't know.
being a
They should have
1
won it.
seed, like I said, it's just like with the Heat. Just because they're the 8, like I said all the time, they're not an 8 seed team. And you saw what happened last year. What they made it to.
The Heat find a way. I love how the Heat find.
I don't look at seeding like that, like because I know how each team's like. For instance, the Utah, to them it was important to be the 1 seed, but a lot of these other teams like, all right, we're gonna play through, and you know when it come closer to like playoffs, and we want to see certain matchups, like the Nuggets when they start ducking, or like the Lakers. I'm telling y'all, hey, bro, don't go.
They
play
should have
the
ducked too.
Duck.
They should have ducked. They should have ducked that extra.
You better off not making it. I mean, at least they didn't get.
No, you
swept,
won't, man.
But you better
As
off
a
not
gentleman's,
making-
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather you not made it, because all your games was close anyway. So it's like heartbreaking. And even if your games weren't close, you were up, and it seemed like you were about to win going into like the 4th. and then you lost. So all your games was heartbreaking if you're a Lakers fan. So I
And
rather y'all did not play, honestly.
And let's actually, we're gonna move to, we'll move to that. We're gonna move to the Lakers, and like shout out to the Pacers, and hopefully, Maurice, you finish your plot well. But the Lakers,
Hopefully the Cavs pull through.
Still Swift.
the Lakers lost, and the way the Lakers lost is hilarious. Darvin Ham is likely to get fired. There's a report saying he's likely going to get fired. Like I said, you can't coach LeBron. I'm sorry, it's just LeBron. Like it's LeBron. I'm not saying he's uncoachable, but he is such a high figure that you need to be literally Greg Popovich. Like you literally have to be a goated coach. If you're and that'd be tough. But see, at least you have a pushback. Like if Greg Popovich don't work with you, then maybe you're just not a guy who needs a coach. Maybe you just need to be a player's coach or something. I don't know. To be like what Bill Russell did in his late days. But the Lakers lost, and the way the Lakers lost is hilarious because every game was close. The Lakers had leads, 10-point leads almost every game they played, and they consistently got walked down every single time. And Jamal Murray with literally, I showed my girl one of the games, right? And then I showed her another game. She said, "Is that the same game?" Because they looked the exact same. She didn't know the process of the 7-game series stuff at the time. If I showed her game 2 and I showed her game 5, I literally wouldn't blame you. That looked the exact. No timeout. Jamal Murray go up the court, and then just right in your face. The first one was hurt more because Anthony Davis fell into the Nuggets bench, and I know that's like the most demeaning thing. I know like you just gave up a buzzer beater, and now you with all the Nuggets players. But yo, that man Jokic, that boy, he owned LA, bro. I mean, it is hilarious how bad he owns that team. 11 straight wins against the Lakers. What is it, like 13 in the last 14 in the last 15, like whatever that number is. It's ridiculous. They have memes on Twitter, and it's beautiful. Like I said, that meme with LeBron sitting by his younger self, the freaking 2003 version. Say you find a guy named Nikola, find a little fat kid named Nikola Jokic, tell him to stay with horse racing. Because that boy is cooking like LeBron. Like Curry messed up 2010's LeBron in terms of like if Curry didn't do what he did, LeBron easily just be the GOAT period. Like we wouldn't even discuss that. But Curry became a main character, ruined that. Now the old days LeBron, where maybe he get a little championship with the Lakers, he got one, but maybe get a little more. Jokic just cooking that completely. Like you're not getting no more. I'm destroying all that. Yo, that series was entertaining, bro. That was the most entertaining 5-game gentleman sweep I've ever seen. I don't know about y'all, but to me that was the most entertaining gentleman sweep.
The way they came back, that was not a normal comeback when they were down like 20 or 20 plus. They came back all layups. All layups. And I'm talking about it wasn't even threes, like a normal comeback. All layups. That's impressive, man. I don't think people understand how impressive that is, bro. Yeah, they just had a number. It just
and psychological, bro. That's a psychological.
They know everybody.
And that is psychological.
That altitude get to them. I mean.
Imagine you get swept though. He almost got swept. He got swept twice. That'd be tough. 8 straight. I know people, them Jordan fans coming at that point. I'm like, what? But I'm not counting anything against LeBron right now because he is 39 years old.
Have that same grace you had for the 20 when he was in the Wizard joint, the Wizard days. That grace y'all gave him then when he was getting crossed up by AI. You need to be having that same grace you got for LeBron right now.
But I couldn't play for the Lakers though. If they said, Jesse, you want to play? I say I'm a good NBA player. I wouldn't play for the Lakers. I don't got the heart for it. No, I mean, no, I can't do it either. I'd be heartbroken too often. My heart would hurt too much. No, but look, if you were the Lakers, yes, over the Lakers. But it's like you either get death threats or you get your heart broken every day. Like obviously you pick the heartbroken over the death threats, but I'm telling you, I can't play for the Lakers. I got a bad for some reason. D'Angelo Russell the most threes in the history of the Lakers in the season, and in this series, I mean, it just doesn't work. And I know his Twitter, his face, like people, I know they saying crazy things. You can't do it. I can't do it, bro.
I mean, the first game, it's like he had a good game. The game they won, like he played really well, but he just was inconsistent, bro. Like these are shots you making, now you're not making them. So it's like what are we doing?
I don't know. This team wasn't built to beat the Nuggets.
It's not even that.
Even they played the best game ever. Like it just 100%. They don't have the role players enough.
They hyped up Reeves.
I don't think it's that. To me, it came down to coaching.
Yes,
that's what it looked like. Bad coaching. The game 2 they lost. Like I said it last week. I said the X factor is Murray.
But I tell you,
and on
no
top of that,
coach.
they should have fouled him. I knew he was gonna hit it. This isn't Murray. This isn't his first time. This isn't Ant. This is not his first time going off.
They have a foul to give.
Murray has
No,
consistently.
I mean, no, you
What's
just
the
said
game?
it.
Wow.
Besides Kyrie, Murray probably the second most clutch player in the NBA.
Well, as
Besides
hell,
Kyrie. I'll put Kyrie one, even though some people say Brunson over him. I'll put Kyrie one, then I'll put Murray second, then I'll put.
Hey, that man Brunson ball. I know. I feel you though. We gonna let you go.
I'll put Butler third or something like that. But
Hey, John, what you think of Jalen Brunson right now? Just like, but like, because I know you cooked me after the first 2 games, and he's played better. But I don't know if that's, obviously you're not gonna do that Jalen Brunson or Kyrie thing. But like, I'm just curious if you think more fondly of him, or are you still just like, is he just like
I
too
never
young?
thought bad of him. I just thought I was just trolling you, honestly.
And you do a well job of that, boy. You do.
One of them players, like I said, you got certain players that they just don't get hate. But he wasn't. It was just funny because you were like, he's better than Kyrie, blah blah blah, and then he had like 2 terrible games. I'm talking about like 2 for. He went Westbrook on him. Let's go look up his stats. He went like Westbrook. He was like 650 or something like that. I don't know.
He listened to me. He had Thank you for listening to me, and he had the most points in the playoff game for the Knicks. Thank you for listening to me because I did not want to get cooked that bad. So thank you for listening to me and ball.
He just went back in the locker room.
I don't think we could cook them regardless because we talking about
as time go on, he'll get better.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's more like I'm not gonna say that. I mean, even Kyrie been balling. Kyrie been balling too. And Kyrie,
I'm really proud of him.
in one game.
Be proud of him, man.
But
not even that, because like he's good for giving you one good game. He got that hard plot in the playoffs.
Wait, who?
He give you that one good game and then he'll fade off into the distance.
Wait,
in
who?
the rest of the games.
Brunson?
No, Kyrie.
Kyrie been balling the whole series.
No, I'm this series. I'm talking about, but like before. This
I
series,
got you.
Like he's good for giving you like.
When he's by himself, probably. But when he was LeBron,
When he by himself, he was When he was LeBron, he still had that plot though. Because when he faced the Warriors, first 2 games, he'd be like non-existent. Like if in Golden State games, he would have no points, and then but he'd have that one super game 3 in Cleveland. He would have that game 3 in Cleveland, bro. He had 37 in Cleveland, bro.
Yeah, so like this is the first time I say he's been very consistent.
Oh,
he's averaging 30 in the playoffs. Like when he was at the Nets, gave him 45 against the Celtics in the first game.
And he got swept right after whatever that he did with a single game after. That's crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like, I'm really proud of him because he's having a good season this year. Because this is the first time I've seen from Kyrie. He's literally giving you consistent, and he's being impactful. Like on both sides. I don't think we've seen it.
Yeah, he. Bro, I keep saying that name and thinking it's Smitty.
You get excited for Smitty. What's the football?
He said Smitty. That's hilarious. No, but hey, I want to say this. Like, speak like with Jamal Murray and the Lakers real quick. When Jamal Murray hit that shot, a lot of people on Twitter said that literally activated Kendrick Lamar because how you let the Canadian. He let this Canadian come in and LA, so this activated Kendrick Lamar to start what he did because he had to get back at Canada, that is great timing for that.
What I was gonna say is I said they should have fouled him on that play, and people was like, "No, that's crazy. That's not how you play basketball." I don't care. In football, sometimes you let the other team score. Why? So you can get the ball back. Bro. I knew for a fact he was gonna hit that. There was no doubt. I said once he got the ball, trap him. I don't care. I'll let Jokic make the last shot or Porter, somebody trap him. Don't leave him 1-on-1 or get the ball out of his hand. The first time, okay, they got you. The second time when he had the ball and he walked,
it was like 12 seconds, 11 seconds, 10. It was walking down, no timeout, or they didn't call timeout.
The first
it's about the same.
I would have thought it like 2 seconds. If he didn't shoot the ball, I would have thought it was 2 seconds. But whatever time. Yeah, I would. If I had a foul to give,
it was. They had all the time left. Like on the Nuggets had all the time. It was like 12 seconds left or something like that, and they had all the time. So it's like even the Lakers were never gonna get the ball back. It was either they shoot the ball and miss, but the Lakers were never gonna get the ball back. The second time, the Lakers definitely would have got the ball back. But the problem was they got you the first time. The second time. Why are you letting the same guy make the shot? Trap him. I mean, I'm not saying he more clutch than Jokic, but kind of is. But why are you letting the same guy get the same shot off? and then you leaving somebody that's not even really. Well, I don't know. Is Reeves a defender?
No, he's awful.
He's exactly. Why are you leaving him one on? He's literally walking up the court 1-on-1. Like you can see the play is. You can see what's about to happen. Like I don't see how you can leave him 1-on-1 and not trap him.
They'll hunt the bad defender. That's
what traps are for. You can zone, trap, do something. Like I'm not gonna let him get the last shot off. Honestly, you got Russ. Come on, bro. Go get him. D-Lo, you got. I mean,
go get him.
LeBron, somebody go get him. Take Reeves out. Gabe Davis in. I'm not saying he's a better defender, but somebody to get in his face. Gabe Davis probably more shifty. Maybe he can get in his face.
I don't think they got nobody. I don't think they got anybody for him.
Pinch him.
They ain't got no personnel. They ain't got no personnel.
They don't have the personnel.
Okay, then trap them.
They will lose in 5.
Well, I mean, they had like
anybody else making a shot. You gonna let this guy do it to you twice? The first time, like everything just played out too fast. But the second, I knew what was about to happen because we got history of Murray. But the second time, I'm not. That's what really made me so mad because I'm like, when you play the Nuggets, it's like they gonna hit everything. Like when the game is on the line and like it's the last possession, it's like they don't miss. It's like every time they got the ball, they was hitting. Murray, he was like 2 for 20 or something like that. And then when it came to the fourth quarter, like the last 3 minutes, he didn't miss a single shot.
They did a pick and roll.
And you still let them shoot the ball. Like, come on, bro. I don't know. That's to me, that's bad coaching.
I mean, it's hard. It's easy said than done. It's all about design. It's all about design.
Say that again.
It is.
It's all about design.
Anthony Davis for help too.
Yeah, like it's all about design.
I know, I understand, but I'm just
Michael
saying,
Malone.
They were trapped.
That's
They were trapped in Jokic. Like
some coaches, are just good about like they already know the matchup, who they gonna put on who. Like it's like I understand, like I really do. I be getting mad too. Like when we came back from 30, how they was able to pull away in the end. They kept hunting Luka, and Luka had 4 or 5 fouls, and his knee was bothering him. So it was they every time Luka, you can't hide where you going. Every time he go to Zubac, bring your ass over here. We gonna switch. Where you going? They'll do that now. They're hunting you. They come on, come get this work.
It's matchups, but the beautiful thing about
up court though, like you see him coming to. It's like Reeves was even in position. Like what I'm saying is, taking the ball from up court, and like he dribbled his son. It's not like it was 5 seconds left. It's like okay, he came to you, but that's what a trap is for. Like you can start trapping him then, and make Jokic beat you and make the right play.
I mean, even with that,
I would live with that. I'm not living with him cooking our worst defender. I'm not living with that.
But and see, the difference now is that like even that, and that's true. Now, all what you're saying, there is a lot of good points and all that. Their personnel is just like so, like Russell and Reeves together. They're on the court together. It's like you just can't like. It's not good. The Timberwolves, you have the personnel to make that. Like Jamal Murray come up and do the same thing, the 12-second thing. Jaden McDaniels, you right in his face. We got Jaden McDaniels. That is what you.
I'm not even tripping on.
There's only so much a coach can actually.
Murray is better. Murray is better than all of them besides AD and LeBron or whatever. So I'm not worried. I'm just saying like when you have a deficiency, that's what coaching is for.
Sometimes you can.
Murray,
you might not have the pieces to.
So, okay, if you look what happened,
you were 7 seed for a reason. You are the 7 seed for a reason.
Look what happened with the 76ers and Toronto, right? Mm-hmm. Kawhi still got the shot off, but you couldn't be mad at it because y'all played everybody knew Kawhi was about to shoot it. You played the right defense. It's just he hit a spectacular shot, but it was 1-on-1. Like this wasn't it was a good shot, but it wasn't spectacular. It was like this is light work.
He asked for a screen.
About to happen.
Murray asked for a screen.
Because the way the Nuggets play, if you trap them, they gonna pass the ball. It's not. I don't think Murray was gonna force a shot up.
Let me see. Am I allowed to share my screen? Can we even show this on it?
Yeah. You can like share your screen. Share your screen.
Are you showing the last play?
Yeah, that play.
You're talking about Game 5, right?
Yeah. Share your screen. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm telling you, it's all about design.
Maybe once if I look at it again, maybe
and it's not
I have a different opinion.
Are you saying trap?
What I remember, I was so mad. I cut the TV. I was like, man, I just like, come on.
You saying trap, but like you gotta remember, this is one of the most playmaking teams. So the moment they send two,
keep it muted.
Somebody's open. It's a shooter.
See, they got three people in the corner, bro.
So this is
go ahead.
They're ready to set up something. Look.
So they ask for a screen. Reese is running, and he makes a shot. And then, you know,
there you go. The Jokic screens always win. It's hard to stop.
Can we see the like from the top, like? Because I think the Lakers score, right? All right.
Oh no, they didn't show me. It's from right here.
All right. Long story short, the Lakers score, right?
Bam.
So you got
good
three,
screen, and then Reese is trailing.
He should have stepped up. I don't know why. Maybe because he's worried about Jokic.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, that was that. You know, that's not a bad contest though. That isn't a bad contest. That's a good contest.
Anthony Edwards. He could have like put his hand up or something. Because, like you said, we already know who's going to shoot the ball.
Look, everyone's.
Okay, go back to the first.
Look right here. Stop right there.
Oh,
look, there's nothing you can do right there, John. I'm sorry. There's nothing.
Wait, right where?
Right here. Right here. Like,
okay.
Yeah, he got good. That's a good contest. That's a good contest.
Yeah, it's a good contest.
The moment he doesn't, you got KCP and you got MPJ right here, just ready to snipe.
I'm living with
LeBron
that.
come up, what's name's in the dunker spot right there. That's
Look, Murray is 100%. He gonna hit it regardless. I don't care what you say. Murray hitting it.
He hitting it.
Porter Jr. and CP, whatever this dude name is.
CP, tough.
I'll get him 80%.
What is about
this 190 and get 180. But Murray, I'm telling you, bro, that's 100%.
When it's the game where all the starters had 20 points, I think they were all hot.
Okay. I don't care, but
that's not bad defense. I don't think that's that bad.
No, it's good defense. I understand but I'm saying I don't want him getting the last shot. So can you go back to the very front, like the very first second?
So what you're saying is, right when this screen happened, you would have had Anthony Edwards.
You would have had Rui Hachimura double team. You would have had Hachimura double team or something.
Look,
he would have had
on it, right? Because if I'm not mistaken, the Lakers scored and then Murray took it from the top. So what I'm saying is, in the game, they were not. I don't know if it was this game, but the game they won, they were trapping Jokic, right? They were trapping him from the top of the key. What I'm saying is, on this last play, I don't care what you do, you send a trap. Okay, you got three dudes in the corner, right? So
hell no, John.
Somebody over there, and you got this dude just gonna have to guard two people.
You give him
to guard two people
4-on-3.
That's gonna be tough.
Wait,
so you gonna double Jamal right here, and he gonna dump it down. You gonna get Jokic the 4-on-3?
That's so tough. That's hard.
Okay,
Jokic you can't live with that. I don't think you can live with the 4-on-3 for Jokic. I don't think you want to live with that.
Look, I think. What are you saying? What are you saying? Jokic is gonna do what? Shoot, or is he gonna pass?
First of all, he's a 7-footer with a handle. So he right now you fuck. LeBron's not getting a contest on Jokic. Hachimura's not getting that's a free layup
from Jokic.
Yeah, versus
what could have happened?
He pushed him right here. He pushing him in the back. He telling him to go double team. But that's what I'm saying. From the top of the key, he was gonna double team. AD was on Jokic. Jokic was gonna pass it to one of these two guys over here in the corner. And I live with that shot. But whatever it is, even Jokic getting the last shot, I don't care. I'm not letting Murray get the same shot off. This is 100%. He got Hall of Famer clutchness. I'm not letting him get the last shot. I don't care. I don't care what happened. No matter what, I'll take that.
Jokic's got a post score take.
Shooting a three, I'll take them taking a three. I don't care if they hit the three. Fine. But for one, and you're not even leaving us. You don't have no timeouts. So why are you letting them milk the clock? Because, okay, the Lakers, what I'm understanding is they milking the clock hoping that they miss a shot.
That's crazy.
No,
that's actually crazy.
They're not missing.
What is
it? That's a crazy. I mean, he did sell too, but that's an interesting conversation.
Foul him. And then last time, they had 10 seconds left and let him run the clock out. And then he had 1 second left. And he had to buzz it.
They had a foul to give?
No, they didn't. They was in the bonus. I don't know. I think they was already in the bonus. I don't think they could have.
No, I don't think they were in the bonus. But I mean,
so they can't foul them.
Okay, but the thing is, you don't have any timeouts anyway. So you you gonna let him run all the time out and think you about to play good defense, bro.
Yeah, you don't foul
you're
right
not
here.
about to stop Murray.
Yeah, he can't foul.
All right, don't foul right here. Because
I mean,
I would say Rui
Rui
could have stepped
Did he
up.
see the screen? He run a play from the top.
Say what now? Oh,
I think he
Yeah.
run a play from the top. Did he set a screen? Why did AD step up?
he set a
he set a
screen.
screen. Yeah,
Yeah.
Jokic set a screen.
All right. Reese went over the screen. He's
He's
bad.
technical with himself. He just
Rui should have stepped up, and then maybe.
That's what I'm saying. Why y'all playing 2-on-2 with these two guys, bro?
Bro, y'all
That's
want
something to
to
have
I would live with these two guys.
here.
a team with
Well, regardless,
chemistry,
look.
bro.
I mean, he's still on his hip. I mean, like he's still. He might be off balance. He's
This,
still.
this,
Okay,
that's pretty good defense. I'm not gonna lie. The V behind. He is,
It's still
I
good
understand what
defense.
you're saying.
Look
But he
at that,
No, look.
like
he literally cooked him for like 5.
That's a good
plays
contest.
straight.
I know, but that's a good contest.
Yes, bro. That's a great contest.
That's a great contest. That's the best you can get in your life. But that, hey, McDaniels, McDaniels doing that's a block.
I think what John. I think what
For
John is
anybody
saying-
else, yeah, it's a good contest. But the problem is, he was having good contests for the last like 10 shots. Murray
think-
still was hitting it in his face every time.
Reese, what you about to say?
I think the issue is it's not even the contest. It's like they should have never let him get to the spot that he wanted to get to.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Without a doubt,
You know, these two.
Rui should have.
But it's hard to even like. You could trap. I mean, you want to trap him like when he gets past half court. Do you want to trap him there?
It's not even a trap. It's just more like don't let him get to the spot. Rui could have stepped up here, right?
Okay.
Rui could have stepped in and stopped his momentum regardless, right? Either he would have passed it, he passed it to Jokic, right? Jokic would have passed it, and then AD would have dropped, maybe guarded him, or he would have passed it here, and you still had what the fuck is his name? I
Prince,
can't remember.
that's Prince.
Prince.
I,
That he
I
could have
don't like that, y'all.
I mean, it would have been hard. It would have been hard.
It's a clean look.
Okay, I
Because
understand
West
what
End
you're
got
saying,
two.
Lewis.
Look, I mean, I don't think so because look how close they are. They like right next to each other.
They all in the
this
corner.
is too, he's okay. Look, Michael Porter Jr. is 16. They gonna hit KCP first. He gonna commit to him, and he gonna hit Michael Porter Jr. That's a corner three for Michael Porter Jr. That is a layup, and he's 16. He's gonna shoot over his head.
But LeBron will.
That's also a mismatch, yeah.
Okay, it's gonna be a mismatch. But I'm living with that. I'm not living with the best player.
No, but
I'm
look,
living with the best player. Last shot of the game.
so from understanding what John is saying, and just for understanding, like there is several mismatches that exist here. You obviously, but you living with the other mismatches rather than the Jamal Murray mismatch, and I understand it because in the postseason. In the postseason, you have to like live with things. The unfortunate thing, like I said, with the Lakers, there are literally 3 or 4 mismatches. So there's 3 or 4 ways to die, and you have to pick which way you die. And they picked that way, and they died from it. And they likely would have died other ways too. But that's how you know they didn't get out of here in 5 because they had 3.
As a defender, there's no way that it's like it's only him. He's like It's no way. It's no way.
So I understand because John's saying I'd rather die from like food poisoning than like a bullet to the head. So you know what I'm saying? I feel it. Because, you know, there's multiple ways to die, and maybe you survive the food poisoning, but you're not going to, survive the bullet to the head.
Right.
So,
And
but...
I see what y'all are saying. Like, it was a good contest. I 100%, I agree with y'all. It was a good contest. The problem was he was still hitting those. Like, I'm pretty sure he had, like, 3 straight over Reeves. Like, he was still hitting them. So, even though it was a good contest, he couldn't stop him regardless. So, to me, I'm trapping. On that last play, I'm trapping. I'm getting the ball out of his hand. I'm living with Jokic, and Jamal Murray was taking all the last shots. So obviously, he's the only one hot right now. I'm living with somebody else that's
boom. You just
that ain't taking all the last game winning shots.
You just heard it first.
The last game winning shots.
You just heard it first. What Jamal Murray already had a rhythm. That is how Jokic beats you. That is why he got you fondling. And thinking all over the place right now, because everything you're saying to do, other than what just happened, is a bad situation. If you want Anthony Davis to come up, you giving Jokic that downhill. Was it 4-on-3? That is cooked. That is cooked.
And like John, like I said, yeah, like I told you, there's multiple mismatches that exist, and I understand both of your points. Like John, I understand your point. Like you're taking that mismatch over that mismatch, and Lewis, you're like, you're gonna lose. Like it's like a 70% chance you're gonna lose this game because there's too many mismatches that exist.
You're gonna lose this game because you didn't. How do you stop the Nuggets? You got to stop them from getting from a rhythm early. So when it's time situations like this,
they don't have the personnel.
You can divert and you won't be
so,
hurt.
what we gonna do? We gonna send the Lakers. We send y'all boys to Cancun. We'll send the
No.
Pelicans to Galveston. We send it.
No,
we gonna send.
y'all going to Galveston too, bro.
That's so
Well, okay, y'all go to South Padre. Y'all go to South Padre Island.
Hey, yeah, he
Somewhere
cooked
a
Galveston.
little more
He-
fancy.
that man cooked Galveston too, boy.
You
Oh
didn't
my
get swept,
goodness.
bro. You can go somewhere a little more fancy. You can go to South Padre.
Yeah, Your funny thing, Pelicans. I forgot y'all were even playing. That's how bad it was. So yeah, y'all going to Galveston. Y'all go to Galveston. And yeah, so now we got some new basketball coming. All them boys on vacation. Last thing I do want to say before ending this podcast, just wanted to like a quick throw in, the Kendrick versus Drake stuff. And Harrison, you weren't able to come in, man. Say I had a video. I did a short saying like what was the comparison of Kendrick and Drake, because we had to update it because I remember last time I did that and I said this guy's KD, this guy, and I'm actually a little confused. I don't know who's who. Yeah, I don't know who's who, but I tell you, Kendrick, he cooked that man like a crazy degree. No, he cooked that man some.
Yeah.
I've been saying push a T. I've been saying that all day, boy. I'm saying that. I've been saying it all day. But hey, if y'all do y'all know? You don't know? That's hard. I know.
No, equivalent to the NBA now, or just NBA
Just,
period?
you can say in period because it's so hard that you can just say period.
Period.
Somebody said Kobe and Shaq. Somebody said Kobe and Shaq on the TikTok.
I'm going LeBron and Curry.
And who's LeBron?
One person is more greater, or I don't know. Is that how you say it? Whatever. One person is greater.
Yeah.
Kendrick, and one person is
More
like
marketable.
theirs is more fluff. It has a lot. It's more
I'm going
fluffy.
Patrick Beverly and Russell
like
Westbrook.
what's the dude name? Curry. Like I mean, obviously what he's done is great as well, but he can never be above LeBron, even if he has the sales, aka or the rings, aka sales. That's Drake. Drake and Drake is good at what he does. I'm not taking. He is still great, but as just sometimes you can't propel yourself over somebody. And as far as the GOAT conversation, I don't think Curry could ever be above LeBron, no matter what he does at this point. I mean, and especially since he had KD ghostwriting. You know what I'm saying? So like, his career got a lot of
His man with the that's interesting.
His career got
I'll clip that. I'll clip that. That's interesting.
I don't want to say antics, but a lot of
he got a lot of
asterisks.
yeah. There's asterisks because I told boy he got plot. That's what that is, boy. But yeah,
it's still great. Like they're still great people, and it's you only less great when you get compared to somebody greater, and that's how I'm gonna put it. Because I don't want to say Curry is not this, or I don't want to say Drake is not that, because it's still what he accomplished is still it's still pretty amazing. But at some point, when you get compared to somebody greater, that's when you become a little lesser. So to me,
I'm going a different route.
Curry.
I think
What's your
this
route?
is equivalent to Draymond versus KD.
Draymond versus who?
KD.
I know that made me chuckle. Who Draymond?
Draymond is Kendrick. Draymond is Kendrick, and KD is Drake.
I would have said KD Drake as well, 100%.
Because
Yeah, okay.
it's just like, matter of fact, this is working out perfectly. That's what Kendrick was. This is the whole reason why Kendrick is. I think he actually hates Drake. He hates that because I don't think you understand. I saw on TikTok. I'll be on TikTok a lot. I'm fine. But basically, people hate Drake is because when he came in and he clings himself to a person and he basically encompasses their personality, and he's done it so many times. And he now
Superpower.
Yeah, he does it. He did the wrong person. So when he first came in, obviously he came in with Wayne. If y'all don't remember, Wayne told him, "Look, listen, when you get into this rap game, you need to sing to the blank. You fill in the blank. He needs to be singing melodic. Don't come in. Don't worry about what I'm doing. We know you're not from there. Sing your Canadian heart out, okay?" Then this is Katie leaving the first time. Drake then becomes friends with Future. He encompasses that personality next. Y'all remember that personality. Okay, I know Future is coming out of his trap area. Yep, what a time to be alive. The Future was trap. He was, you know what I'm saying, bang bang, karate chop, all that. But this is Future saying, fuck Russell, get back, we get all the blank, get all the, you know what I'm saying. This is still in Drake's lane. He can still, do that. But the lady then said his next personality, who he encompasses, is when he really messed up. This is KD when he joins the Nets. Okay, this is like I can, or this is when he joins the Warriors. Drake goes and teams up with 21 Savage. Okay, and he encompasses that personality.
Can you do something for me?
And don't forget the he had the Jamaican stint. He had
just
UK stint.
In between. He want to throw in. He got 25 different accents. He wanna go make Louisiana music. He wanna move to Houston, buy a crib in Houston, beef with Sauce Walker, all of the above. You know, he teams up with 21 Savage. Well, regardless if you like 21 Savage or not, if you believe his past or not, that's when we start hearing Drake. You know, he want to go to the club and pop, 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 shoot you up. Where this is coming from?
What's the fucking song? I saw the blood on the snow or some shit.
Oh no, that's because they mean that. That's oh my gosh, I just listened to that. That was on his mixtape back like 2020. He said
on the snow or some shit like that.
And freeze, and it's like people like, bro, you never seen that. You're like, why you say that?
I saw that show Degrassi or some shit.
And that's what Kendrick is getting.
It's called Deep Pockets. It's Deep Pockets. That's what it's called.
Deep Pockets.
Yeah,
that's what Kendrick is getting on. I'm basing up the names, but Drake about this, and this is like Draymond and KD, the same. You when you left me, you weren't the same, and you're trying to find yourself. You chasing that ring, and you team up with teams, you build teams, your culture appropriate from here and here, and we just wanted you to be you. Being you was staying on the Thunder. And that's what everyone wishes.
Inauthentic. I like that. I didn't know where you was going at first. I'm like, when you said Kendrick KD, when you said Kendrick Draymond,
Draymond,
hold on now, but hey,
he's just bullying him. He's just bullying. No, he's K-Dot. He's made sure he got the Draymond personality with the accolades of Steph. I don't want to say Steph, but Steph is Steph
Draymond is pivotal to the. He was pivotal.
Yeah, he's pivotal. You know what I'm saying? So,
but Lewis, I want to ask you this, Lewis. Lewis, are you happy J. Cole escaped that? Because if Kendrick went at J. Cole, that would have been rough. I'm sorry. I don't know if he would have survived that.
I'm getting that mad at everybody, both fans. Both fans, y'all bash my man when he literally made the right.
Nobody forgot that he said I'm sorry.
John said J. Cole, Jordan Poole is hilarious.
He said
that is tough.
Boy, hell no. Boy, hell no. Okay. My boy said he realized that we all up 36 plus, and he knew this was gonna get ugly.
I don't know. He ain't want that though.
Finding out they really don't like each other, and it's really, really, really.
Hate the way you walk. That's on fire.
I hate the way you walk. I hate the way you talk.
I ain't like
when he said that. No, hey, you're right. No, look, it was slow in the beginning, and then when he started like, but when he got hitting, I was like, oh wait, like and everything just hitting, and then the YNW Melly line, bro. I said, bro, that man.
You know what? As a Cole fan, I'm like, I knew he was gonna take a shot. That's the shot I wanted. That was a perfect shot. See,
Yeah, he said Cole and Aubrey. Yeah.
I really wish they didn't hate each other. So we.
Then I'm YNW Melly.
Like, who's the best beef, and Cole was still in it.
Well, if you really think about it, what Drake got mad about is so weak, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Getting mad about the control verse and like, I've done songs with you, bro. Like
that's so long ago too, man. That's crazy. That's so long ago, man.
And the only thing that Drake said, like all the shots that they've been sending back and forth over the past 10 years, the one thing that irked me the most that Drake said, he told Kendrick, he could take all his fans if he went on some conscious stuff and he didn't go pop. And to me, I don't like that because like, bro, you really downplaying like how great, or not even how great, like how impressive it is that Kendrick, with the type of music he make, is so mainstream, because you don't really see that in a lot of artists. The type of music, like, you got J-Rock, all of those type of guys, like those guys don't have the type of
purely lyricism.
Yeah. Well,
it's hard to market that. It's more hard to market that because people don't understand it. They don't understand it, right?
Yeah, Anthem's gonna play more.
Yeah, and of course,
he said, I like the.
So if they want to settle,
make me dance. I like to make the act tough.
I say Kendrick go pop and Drake go conscious, and they can do like 50 Cent and Kanye West, and And they both drop an
Drake-
album, and whoever album sells more, the other one.
That's
gotta
that's
rap.
who won that? Who won that? 50 Cent, Kanye. I think did Kanye win that? I think that was graduation day. Graduation's a fire. I don't. I think Kanye for sure. But
He knew he was gonna- 50 just know how to attach and like 50 man. That
50 a good troll. He a good troll too, boy. He's a great troll. Remember he said, "Floyd Mayweather, I'll give you a Dr. Seuss book, and I see if you can read this book." Hey, that I 50.
If you can read one page of it, that's my favorite thing.
That shit funny.
I mean, I've been walking. I say that to my girl all the time. She like, what are you talking about?
But
You just have to be there.
Funny thing about 50 Cent is when he lost to that weight for that movie he was in, and nobody watched that shit. That shit had me in tears. I was like, fuck. I know he thought after filming he was about to win an Oscar. I know that shit. I know he has confidence super high.
I like stupid stuff, boy. That's good.
So what's
That's
the best rap movie then?
Y'all seen Boondocks?
oh my yeah.
I'm a Dutch run.
Who got the best rap movie then?
8 Mile, man. I get 8 Mile, man.
8 Mile.
I get 8 Mile.
It's a movie about rap.
Let it shine.
Now, what's the
Let It Shine. That's the best one.
Is that
Tyler
what-
James Williams,
Oh,
boy,
that's what I'm talking about.
and Disney, boy. What's my other?
That light skinned nigga, he was like a pimp.
What?
What are you talking about?
That was a rap movie. You talking about what's the name that played? I know he's
Hustle
talking about.
and
Played
Flow?
Empire.
Yeah, Hustle and Flow. Yeah,
Hustle
that's
and
what.
Flow?
Yeah, that's what.
Oh, Hustle and Flow. That's yeah.
A bit more specific. I mean, like autobiographies, like the Maurice.
Oh, 8 Mile in my
You know
time.
what
I'll tell you,
your
man.
favorite one is. Come on now.
Bigger Rush or Die Trying is fire.
It was all a dream.
Come on,
It was
Biggie.
all a dream. Notorious.
Oh,
That's right, he-
Notorious.
Burroughs, I'm tripping.
Notorious, huh? That was that Tupac movie.
That's a solid movie. That's a good movie.
That
too.
Tupac movie that cooked him.
Nah, that's
NWA was a pretty good movie too. I remember.
yeah, that was. I watched that all the time. I mean, I guess 8
Yeah.
What's going
Mile.
on?
So what y'all
What's going
feel
on,
about-
Maurice? Like, what's going on right now?
Fuck if I know. I told you until we win 4 games.
He ain't worried about it. So what y'all feel about Drake pulling 8 Mile?
Until we win
Drake
4
put
8
games,
Mile on that.
anything is possible.
Trying to come out and like, I don't know. What y'all feel about that? Him pulling the 8 Mile. With,
I don't
with
know.
the tailor-made
I'm just really
freestyle.
curious
or
what angle
whatever.
he's gonna go because I feel like Kendrick
Mm.
has a lot on his man. That's a problem when you have like these beefs, and you got a lot of stuff in the closet, and you just out here doing stuff. But it's not gonna affect his career. But it's gonna
Yeah, it's
really
not
put
at
us,
all.
Yeah, no, yeah.
it's gonna really put a stain in his mouth. I'm like, he gonna have a stigma.
That's why if I was Drake, I wouldn't even responded to what's the dude name? Pusha T. I wouldn't even responded because that to me that was never an even match. Drake and Kendrick. Well, even no, the best matchup would have been Kendrick and Cole because neither one of them got that much dirt. Like I don't think
purely.
it's
It been all bars, bro. It been all bars.
Yeah,
But that's
exactly.
that's why I said Drake is like what I say. Drake is KD because he's a troll too. Releasing that AI shit, bro. That's the troll ass shit, bro.
But it ain't work. The Tupac estate took that down. So he got.
I must.
This is why it's-
I don't know where
kinda
You did.
fire, though. But my only thing is, I feel like Kendrick, he should have came with the knockout blow. He didn't. To me, he didn't really come out. He didn't come with the knockout blow. To me, it was like more of a warning.
A
shot.
warning shot.
I'm
Yeah,
like,
Yeah, it was a warning shot.
Drake already
he's a
said
hell of a warning shot though.
it's not. The warning is up. You know.
No,
and
but like
Kendrick
he's
should've
trying to
come
really
with
warn Drake.
and
Drake,
I thought we was gonna keep it friendly. Like I want him to go in like he did on part 4 or whatever it's called. I want him to really go in. Like his tone wasn't enough. Drake calling them midgets and size 7 shoe. Like Drake.
that's all.
like
It
Drake
seemed like
was
that's
more
all
than
Drake got. It seemed like that's all Drake got.
Yeah,
Like,
I
he got,
mean, drop
he
it,
got
give me
some pretty-
50 and all of that.
You know, he got some pretty damning evidence versus like that can really change like our outlook how we view Drake like altogether.
So I mean, hey, with that, who do you think? Last question: who do you think winning this? Like, who do you think's gonna win this? Let's.
Oh, go in.
Originally,
I don't know what's winning. So I don't know. One person just stopped.
Who? All right, who won? Who won? Okay, so who won between Nas and Jay Z?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, nah, hell no, Nas.
I think Nas won. I think Ether
I don't
killed.
know. What, are you talking about? Like,
Will.
what do you mean about what's
No, he
winning?
said it in the song.
No, just like I don't know. Like
What verse?
you could just.
Was better.
Lose.
It's not even really like. It's just like you could tell who wins. It's just I don't know how to even explain. Sometimes maybe the person just doesn't reply anymore. Maybe it's like the song just clears so much, so even if the guy does reply, it doesn't work. Like, but it's just, you could kind of tell.
Yeah, you gotta
Okay, that he won.
Like, who won out of Pusha and Drake? Drake is still out selling out arenas. He still got number one album.
I mean, when you're dealing with
That's why Jay-Z didn't win, because
when you're an underdog, you just trying to
Pusha
shrink the
dropped
armor.
Say what?
When you're the underdog, you're just trying to shrink the armor like of the bigger artist, and he did with dropping a kid.
Yeah, and then he had to take, and then he had to take care of him. Now he had to take care of the kid,
yeah.
put the kid in all the stuff.
Wait, he was taking care of the kid before.
He put a permanent stain on Drake.
Oh, with the Ghostwriters.
Yeah,
Oh,
once
you're
came,
right.
like, he put it like.
But then Drake put that back to back, and then like
Yeah,
they-
but-
Somebody
that
won
back to
all
back
the
is
battles
weird,
but lost the war.
and that, hey,
Drake definitely won all the battles, but he lost the war. Because once
Because
he
he
got
did-
exposed to ghostwriting,
Drake,
it's like
Drake predicted him breaking up with what's the name,
Nicki.
Nicki, like how he was talking. Yeah, it was bad.
They, you know what? They did my boy Quentin Miller. They did him dirty. Because
I
them
think-
two got back together, and Quentin Miller, he never worked with Drake again. Hey, that's that. Then he told him he was working at Kroger's. He's like, man, I wasn't even working at Kroger's. I was working at Publix.
hey, with that. Actually, no, I didn't even like who you think before who winning?
But
I'm picking
I'll
Kendrick. I'll just pick Kendrick. I'm picking Kendrick.
All
That's
right.
my guy. Get the
I'll-
lid.
Yeah,
No,
you
I'll say why I'm.
Cold.
Okay, let me just put it like this.
he said Cole winning. That man did what he come to compete.
He did the right thing,
Nah,
man.
you know what to do is say, I'm gonna just take it on the chin. Nah, he ain't winning.
Yeah,
Emery, who you
bowed
think
out.
winning? Who you think winning this?
Fans. The fans.
They are. We are. Hey, we're winning. we're winning.
I wanted to say Kendrick, but I will say this.
I respect
reason-
John. He really invested into this shit. I respect it. He
Because
really
I
invested.
listen to both. They both in my top 5.
Hey, hip hop artist, hip hop fan, man.
To Drake is because, for one, Drake, he dropped first. If you drop first, it's harder because you don't know what the. So like Drake, okay, how far are you gonna take it, Kendrick? I don't know how far you're gonna take
He
it,
need to be a manager.
and I have to respond to you.
He
Was
need to be
got
a
him on pod.
Hey, we gonna get hip hop podcast.
So I'm kind of edging it to Drake just because I feel like Kendrick didn't come hard enough to wait that.
Okay.
Year. I mean, the song overall it clears. It's much better, but it's like I feel like it was more of a warning shot. It was better as a subliminal diss, like without mentioning Drake or without us knowing who you're talking about, like how they been doing. It would have been better in the Cold War. It wasn't enough, and I don't know. Drake
Hey, I think.
yeah.
I think
I'm gonna give it to
Drake-
Drake right now.
I think Drake gonna drop something soon. I think Academics, who's like his fanboy, I think he said he's dropped something in
Everybody
7 days or
is,
something.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that comes out, and I made sure to make it basketball related to the NBA. But hey, thank you guys for watching the podcast. It's the road to 1,000. Make sure to subscribe to this channel. Subscribe to Lewis's channel, Lewis Take. It's on the road to 300. We got more content. And when we do this stream, we're gonna be on Playback.tv, so you can actually watch the game with us. Hey, go Knicks! I need y'all to close, but I know them boys like it's a close game. I know they were gonna make it easy. It's Philadelphia, so I know.
Without Embiid.
Huh?
Without Embiid right now.
What happened to Embiid?
He went back
Yeah,
to the locker room. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say to you.
Oh dang, we gotta see they plot now. What's they plot? Oh my god.
They're going crazy right now, though.
Who, Maxey?
Tyrese Maxey? Or Tobias Harris?
Just the others.
Oh, Nick Batum. The story of Nick Batum.
That's why he's in the fourth quarter.
I saw that the 76ers owner, he bought up like 2,000 tickets because he
didn't want no Knicks fans coming. That
I was
was
like,
crazy.
yeah, that's tough. I didn't know
That's
that.
smart because the Knicks they do travel, but they will travel for you. So hopefully,
They like the 49ers.
Smitty, where you at? Hopefully, no, we ain't gonna do this. Hopefully,
Alright.
Maurice. Hopefully,
see.
Maurice, you
We
boys
won
finished.
games.
But
I won't be confident.
come on, boys, come on! All right,
So,
we gonna catch you guys.
What's the score? What's the final score of today's
I
game?
don't know. Oh,
He's saying he's trying to jinx, trying to set you up for an absolute failure.
Maurice, my boy. Nah, you right. He caught me. Never mind.
Yeah, he trying to set you. No, don't just let it sit. And let's see. Let's hope you win this. Well, we need you in the next round. We need to keep you pushing, bro. Hey, we love you guys. We'll catch you guys on the next pod, and we out of here. Peace.